Wednesday afternoon and a beautiful day. Loser?
Yeah, it might,
On
be,
the
it might be
river?
a little harsh. But like a turtle that can't get away from a person, man, he ain't gonna
Yeah,
make it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Alligator's gonna eat him or something.
True.
Yeah.
Otter.
was just a baby, right?
He was a baby, yeah.
Yeah.
And we saw another baby as well, right?
Yeah.
Snapping turtle.
Almost got him too.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I was thinking last night, you can tell I'm just not from around here because I think every stick and log in the water is an alligator. I'm like, whoa, is that it? Is that it?
I know when we were really we were hoping we'd see one, right?
Yeah,
and when you're hoping, everything looks like a gator.
It does.
I think they're probably not out just yet.
Yeah.
Not out in full force yet.
Not
Was-
the worst thing to have. Not the worst trait to have, to be thinking everything's an alligator.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
good point.
You're aware,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. No, but it was so much fun.
Yeah, it looked beautiful out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was, man. Such a great. I said it's a great week. Best week in Arkansas so far of the year. Trying to take advantage of it, I guess.
I do have to say it was funny as we just got into the water and your oar kind of came in half. It didn't break in half. It just came apart.
Yeah, it separates for convenience,
Yes,
right?
Yeah. And it was just sitting on top of the water and he was going to get it. And I was like, well, thank goodness it doesn't sink or it's floating. And then it just immediately sank.
Immediately, as soon as you said that, it just was sitting perfectly on top of the water.
Yeah.
Jen's like, "Good thing it floats," and it's like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
It just sunk right to the bottom. Like,
Yeah.
well,
Is
that's
it designed to float?
you would think.
Yeah.
But the thing is that they separate in half, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
otherwise it'd just be a little too long to put in your vehicle. And the little peg or whatever that's supposed to keep them together, that's long gone.
Yeah.
So I just stick it together works good enough.
Sure.
But yeah, it's a little hairy, the spot we get into. I mean, it's like a 45-degree slope. You got to work your way down. And when I finally got in the water, it popped off, and now it's at the bottom.
Darn.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Ah.
Littered, very much unintentionally.
Yeah.
And maybe it'll wash up at some point.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Man.
And then we'll pick it up at a campsite cleanup.
Yeah.
Or something.
At Millwood Lake. Or
Yeah,
something.
Vox Post says Dust in the Wind, another song. Come on, bro. Not even
That's-
we're talking about, that's like Sultans of Swing or whatever.
Yeah.
Song stinks and it's not
Compared to Money for
Yeah,
Nothing.
Money for Nothing.
Is that a slow song, that Dust in the Wind? Because I feel like I can picture it in my brain. I can hear it.
It's always dust in the wind.
Oh, no,
I
that's
don't
not
know
it.
if that's how it goes, but that's how I imagine it goes. I've never
Don't
heard
think
it.
so. But
Never heard it. I'm a rock fan. Never heard it. I only heard "Carry On My Wayward Song." You may be right, but it's
Caitlin,
not.
I learned something new about her every day. She literally knew every word to that song. I was
You
like,
didn't?
Well, I know the carry on my wayward son. I know that part, all right. But and I was really going hard on those moments, and then she
Yeah.
was like, "Step aside."
Yeah.
and she knew everything.
Yeah.
I was soaring ever higher.
There you go.
Then I soared too high.
Is that the same song?
Yeah.
I guess I only know Carry
Yeah.
On.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
me too.
Yeah, I'm terrible. I don't. I'm not a big rock fan. I
That-
guess.
naturally,
step your rock game up.
Yeah.
That naturally leads into Boston's More Than a Feeling.
Sure.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
that. And
What an amazing song.
yes,
That song is, I used to think it was like a more than a feel. Like I heard that, not really thinking. You really throw on the headphones with the loudspeakers and jam. That song is so good.
solo, fantastic.
Dust in the Wind is their biggest song. That's not true. It's not true. Jen, can you fact check that?
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
trust.
look.
I trust Vox Pop on pretty
he
much
usually knows what
anything
he's
music
talking
related.
about,
but
that's
Dust
just-
in the Wind was not in Guitar Hero.
There you
Carry
go.
On My Wayward Son was. You throw on any rock station, I never hear. Maybe I just don't know that one, and I'm like, oh yeah, Dust in the Wind. I thought that was by yet another, kind of southern rock band.
Well, I think I figured out my fight song too.
Yeah?
I know you have yours. Jen, I'm not sure if you have one.
I
but
do. Yeah.
You do. Okay. I was
What was
thinking-
yours again?
Is it a DMX Rough
Oh,
Riders
yeah.
anthem or whatever?
Okay, that's a good one.
All right.
Really listening to it last night.
Yeah.
Double Vision by Foreigner.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's my favorite
Great
Foreigner
song.
song. Favorite Foreigner song.
You hear me playing that?
Yeah, watch out.
There might be a fight happening.
Bow, boom, bow. I can still play that one on guitar. I can play that.
Oh, really?
Just
Okay.
the
Yeah.
the main riff. Yeah. But that's a great song. Couldn't imagine fighting to it, but okay.
I was just going to say, I'm seeing multiple things that are saying Carry On Wayward Son is their most popular and career-saving hit.
Career-saving hit, I would
Yeah.
say. Yeah. Not going to go as far to say one-hit wonder. I'm sure the album was good.
This is interesting. I guess I went... the group's career-saving top 40 hit, the introduction in 1976 Wasteland Left Overture album, fluidly shifts between studied technique and an infectious melody, culminating in a soaring chorus that has become virtually imprinted on the DNA of every single classic rock fan.
Yeah.
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 Classic.
Yeah. A little
Printed on the DNA.
Yeah, it's very, very detailed.
Absolutely. It's my genetic code now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
song changed my life.
Yeah.
You can pass it on to your children.
Yeah.
What do y'all think of Peter Frampton?
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can get down with some.
Not a mega fan.
Yeah. But we did listen to. I'm blanking now. Do You Feel?
Yeah.
And then in parentheses, what is it? Like
Right.
we do.
Yeah.
And then, but we listened to like I guess it was like a live concert version where he really hammed it up on the talk box.
yeah.
Yes, yeah. But it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
It's an odd look. Like I don't know how it looked on live. Maybe I'm not sure I've seen it live.
So
Was it
it's
still just the tube hooked up to
It
the
didn't.
front?
It didn't show. It
Oh,
was
okay.
just like a live concert playing, but it had just. It was a lyric video.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay,
yeah,
I see.
Yeah,
I
it
see.
had that going. So.
Yeah. It's like I only.
But yeah, I think
do it
it's
with a
just-
sheet in
it's
front
like-
of me. I
yeah.
can't see the audience.
I think it's like a little thing that it's like on your chest and like a tube that comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. and you come-
Like goes into like a little input. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then out a grainy speaker. It's cool. It's cool
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw something really interesting a few days ago that I actually posted on Vox Post Facebook of a guy taking a harmonica and a balloon that he blew up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he puts it on the harmonica, and it's a poor man's bagpipe. And it sounds really cool.
It does.
Really?
It does.
Like a bagpipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I showed Caitlin that video of this. This is this group, these three guys who do electronic music without any computer. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is really good. One guy's just like banging on a trash can. The other guy's got like a
Pressure washer.
Well, yeah, you
Oh,
got
yeah,
the pressure
different-
washer guy, like
yeah.
a ukulele or something.
Yes,
playing in the
yeah.
back,
Tyler
but-
showed me that too.
Yeah.
So
Feeling
cool.
pressure.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And man, went on. We were watching some videos of street performers playing these pipes.
Yeah.
Or it's like PVC tubes that are
Yeah,
all
yeah.
flat. You've seen that before?
I've
Yeah.
seen that.
And they're like smacking them with shoes or something.
Yeah.
And it looks like flip flops they're smacking them with. And one dude was just rocking it, man. It was
Yeah.
amazing. The music he was making that thing do.
I'll have to find this video of a dude with a banjo just on a New York subway or something. Banjo, and he has like a bass drum chair. Like he's sitting on it, or
okay.
maybe the bass drum is just tucked underneath his like little stool.
Yeah.
And he's got just a bass drum.
Yeah.
It's actually I
this
think
guy
it's-
had that too. you know,
Yeah.
just to give a little bassy drum action going.
Right. It was like a combo bass drum snare drum. Like it had the rattle, but then
Okay.
the thump as well. And it was just the one foot pedal with the banjo and the foot pedal just going like the best musician I've ever seen. Like some of these
Yeah.
guys really are incredible
Absolutely.
on the side of the street, and nobody cares.
I love that. song.
Well, see, the one I was watching with the dude had a huge crowd.
He had
in
a
front of him.
crowd?
He looked like
Yeah.
he had like a bucket just filling up with money.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
deservedly for sure.
I guess you have to pick your spot. Do it on like Times
Yeah.
Square somewhere touristy. But then like you're on Wall Street, like the business district,
Yeah.
hoping everybody's just like, oh,
Yeah.
dirty
Some
bum.
call the police.
Yeah.
This was definitely like a promenade or something where
Yeah.
it was like you can't drive cars. It's just
Right,
foot
right.
traffic. So,
Right,
yeah,
right.
That's probably a good setup for
Yeah.
that dude.
I heard some rumors that Madison Square Garden, is that where all the big bands play? That they're going to quit serving alcohol because people are getting too rowdy. I thought that might miff quite a few people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Goodbye UFC sales for that place.
I heard.
MSG, that's like the biggest, beer, nothing.
Nothing.
All gone.
Really?
I don't know
that's
if
where,
that's
like the Knicks play and stuff.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know if that's going to actually come to fruition, but yeah, they've been talking about it.
I heard yesterday MLB is they're going to extend alcohol sales like to another inning right now. I'm probably gonna mess this up, but I think they only sell till the seventh inning.
Yeah.
and now they'll do to eighth
Oh,
inning as
okay.
well to help increase attendance.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
People are like, hey, you here? You go
Because
to
people are leaving.
go to a Rangers game and you get to drink an extra inning. Well, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you make it to the ninth, it's like a nail biter. They go into extra innings. Nobody's there to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
now everybody's out there to watch it. It's just hammered.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with the sentiment, to be honest, because the moment specifically beer stops entering my body, I am in shutdown mode.
Oh,
Full
exactly.
shutdown mode.
Yeah.
Once you start,
Once I start, as soon as it is cut off, I'm like, I go to bed. I need to go to bed right now. You know, it needs it needs to continue.
Yeah. Oh man.
The worst thing that I could ever do in any given day is have 2 beers. My day is ruined after that. I literally am like, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Saps it away from me.
It does. Yeah. I know that very well.
So I have 18
have 2
every
beer.
day.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say, there's your answer.
Yeah, you just gotta keep going.
Yeah. Or have 2 beers and like run around your house a bunch of times. you
Right.
know?
I need
Go
to harness
jogging.
the power of 2 beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you heard our trials and tribulations,
Uh-huh.
and wow, if you had seen me and Jen getting down that muddy 45-degree slope, it would have probably been pretty funny. At one point, I fell right on my back, and do you know who did not see me fall? I'm right in front of Jen,
Yeah.
and I slipped, woo, and blam, right on my back, slide down the hill, covered in mud. She misses the whole
I
thing.
did. I was
Oh.
looking at my feet, I think, and then I looked up and you were sitting, and I thought you were meaning to be sitting. And then you told me you fell. I was like, what? I missed that.
I should have told you, like, keep an eye on me because I'm gonna fall, and it's gonna be pretty funny.
You didn't witness the Titan fell.
No, I'm glad I didn't either because he is a Titan,
Yeah.
right? We can't see you at it.
I need it. I need to see
Like
that
a boulder.
weakness.
And what I felt like. It's a good thing you were behind me and not in front of me.
It'd take you out.
Yeah.
Definitely. It was like a slip and slide.
Yeah.
And flip flops.
Yeah, it was.
That's a dumb
Goodness.
idea.
Man.
I would have done
Yikes.
it barefoot, but for the hypodermic needles and stuff,
Yeah.
busted glass and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You never
It was-
know down there.
Yeah, we're getting
Yeah.
bit by a water cottonmouth moccasin snake.
Yeah. Snake, some sort of reptile-y serpent creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The copper-headed rattle moccasin.
That sounds horrifying.
Yeah. He'd kill you just as much as look at you.
Yeah. I didn't do a whole lot yesterday. I got home and discussed the possibility, as I spit everywhere, discussed the possibility of getting the place to myself this weekend for a
Evicting your
night.
family.
Okay.
Evicting my family for the night
Oh, yeah.
for video game purposes.
Yeah.
It could be worse, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm having some girls come over. I need y'all out of here.
Yeah. I was like, that's the best scenario, because I haven't had a night, since I started this whole venture.
Yeah.
And I don't need a night. I don't need a night. All right. I was just like, I know you've been thinking about going over there, take him out. I'll take him the next day, all day. I'll be on Miles duty, front and center. And she agreed to it. So I got Friday night, at 5 p.m. Just a man spread going on, dude.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
You going to make a charcuterie board?
No.
There's going to be a lot of Doritos and Code
Yeah.
Red.
Yeah, that's the plan.
I'm jealous. The house to myself for
Yeah,
a night.
for a night.
I wouldn't even
know what to do.
No.
I'm afraid I'm going to squander it. So I'm I'm going shopping today.
Oh, get it all.
Yeah.
Do it.
I don't have to
As soon
leave.
as you're done here tomorrow, you can take
Yeah,
advantage of it.
exactly.
Yeah. Spend some time tomorrow, tidying up, too. Get your room all, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's exciting.
Yeah, we're getting a squad together to play video games tomorrow night.
Yeah. My husband was missing last night.
Yeah.
It was kind of nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we were all playing last night.
Yes.
To get my wife to play with y'all. And give,
Yeah. It's really funny though. There was a difference. Kyle was started playing video games before you hopped on, and he was a way different person than he was when he was playing with you guys. Like
Was he-
before, he was angry,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
yelling,
Yeah.
and then you guys got on, and I didn't hear a peep from him,
Yeah, you can't.
except every now and then like little giggles.
Yeah, Adam is. Yeah, you can't. You can't go crazy. That's why I kind of want to go crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, because I could easily just play video games, but listening to call outs and stuff when you're doing video games in the other room must not sound very good.
Doesn't sound right.
Yeah. He's on me. He's on me. I took a shot. I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm on top. I'm on top. He's coming. He's going from the bottom.
Oh no!
He's coming through the back door.
Yeah.
They're all coming through the back door.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to move his computer away from that window. My neighbor's
Yeah.
probably here.
Wow.
It's
So what
insane.
are you doing with the baby?
What do you mean?
Is Mama taking the baby?
Yeah. They're
Is,
gonna actually go to a friend's house for a whole thing,
Oh,
and then
okay.
and then after she'll either stay. I told her, I was like, if you want to come back,
Oh, she
it's
come
not
stay
a-
with me.
or go stay with we'll figure that out. But like,
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about it. At least a few hours
Kayla
for
and I
me
were
to
going to say, we'll watch. The little man can stay with us that night. If
Oh.
that make things easier. You just got to come pick him up, too.
Okay.
All right.
You're not gonna deliver him. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll
Yeah.
figure that's I'll definitely take that into consideration.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because he's
We'll
been
ruin
really,
our
he's-
Friday night
Yeah.
so that you have a good one.
That's right. Yeah. Let's do the weather.
Yeah.
And then I have one more thing to say about all this. Horatio State Bank brings you this weather.
I worked my whole life, and now I'm enjoying a nice retirement. But it wouldn't have happened without some planning. That's why I have my IRA at my bank. It's a balanced approach to investing. Solid returns in a safe, secure investment. Take my advice and open an IRA today.
Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Number one country weather.
Do. All right. Let's take a look at this weather for today. It's kind of boring. It's nice. All right, let's just say it's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, partly sunny skies today and a high near 78. Not as sensational as wind advisory and, 80% chance of fire canes and yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah. No, just normal. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 49. Calm winds today and this evening. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 81. Those winds picking up just a little bit in the morning and afternoon. Friday night, a 20% chance of showers, but I'll believe it when I see it. Increasing clouds with a low around 65. And Saturday, been bumped up to a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 1 p.m. Partly sunny, a high near 85. Saturday night, a 20% chance. And then Sunday, sunny with a high near 71. No rain expected. So I'm thinking, we may see a little sweep through of some rain this weekend.
I wouldn't complain.
Yeah.
85, just hot enough to have one of those like afternoon summer-like thunderstorms.
Yeah.
Rains 5 minutes, and then for the next 3 days, it's 200% humidity.
Yeah. No, I usually keep my composure when I'm playing video games, but that particular one, it's very hard. It makes people very angry, that one. And I'm just like, and I got the baby like right in the next room. So when I die, I'm like, like,
Yeah. Oh, nothing like being really, really mad and not being able to say
Oh,
anything
yeah.
about it.
Yeah. You need a
fiddlesticks.
stress ball.
Yeah. No, I'm
Biting
just
it.
gonna. Tomorrow night, I'm raging. That's
Yeah.
got it. Going crazy.
Smash your
Yeah.
computer up.
I need a. What do they call that? Like an angry room or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
What is it?
Where you like throw
Rage
dishes
room.
against
Yeah.
the wall.
What is it?
Rage
Rage
rooms.
room.
Rage
yeah.
room. There you go.
Bottles and dishes. and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
smashing and
Oh, I'd love to do that.
yeah.
We should start one up.
Yeah.
Good business.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
Just go to
Oh,
yard
people
sales.
would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Your husband ran away on you. Come to
Yeah.
the rage room.
Yeah.
Break a bunch of his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that-
We'll charge
yeah.
you for it for only $20
Yeah,
for
per
15
item.
minutes. Yeah. plus cleanup fee, administrative costs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liability insurance.
I got a toaster oven I'd love to beat to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I did one more thing yesterday that did not bode well for my possible Friday night. So I get home and I'm like, hey, is this? Oh yeah, it sounds good. You need it. Sounds great. We'll figure it out. It'll be great. And then she's like, but I got to go to my mom's right now. You mind watching Miles? I'm like, yeah, sure. So get Miles, feed him, put him to bed because around 3 he takes his last nap of the day, and she comes in. I'm passed out on the couch, and he's just wailing through the baby monitor. Like I don't know how. I am like very light sleeper when it comes to that. I know when he starts crying, I must have needed it. Like I said yesterday, you can't,
Yeah.
But I felt so bad because she like busts in and she's like, "What? What are you doing?"
Kicks
Like,
you off the couch.
Yeah, it was like he's crying. I'd only been asleep for 40 minutes. He had only been asleep for 40 minutes. Like I put him down and then got went onto the couch just to like watch some videos for a bit, and I ended up falling asleep in like full clothing. I was sweating. I don't nap ever. If I can help it.
Yeah.
And holy cow, man! It was that I felt so bad, and then she's like, "Oh, this is like I'm like trying to get the goodwill."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Friday night, and
Wow,
that
you
just
squandered it right
tanked
there,
dude.
Oh man. Well, he couldn't have been crying for too long.
I have no
right?
idea.
Yeah.
I don't think
he
men
was
are
crying.
good
Yeah.
at picking up at that noise.
I'm great at it.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm terrible.
Man, monitor could be off. I hear it through the wall.
Yesterday morning as I'm leaving, Caitlin's like, "You're staying up tomorrow night." And I'm like, well, what are you talking about? And like, the baby was crying all night. I'm like, I didn't hear. And she was like, yeah, I can tell you didn't hear. I mean, I could probably have that baby monitor like taped to my ear,
Yeah.
taped around my head, and I would sleep right through it.
I keep saying it. Getting up with the baby at night with 2 people,
Yeah.
a man and a woman. That's just a game of chicken right there. Who's gonna you will both just lay there until you're like, oh, God, I'll just do it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like hoping the other, because you're not gonna be like, hey, go,
Right.
Especially as a guy, I'm like, hey, go take care of that little, So it's kind of like, I'm gonna do it. You kind of like one eye squint over. No, she's still asleep.
Yeah.
I guess it's on me. You
Oh,
gotta get
man.
up, but it's always kind of like, who's gonna do it?
Yeah.
And of course, as
Cracked me
soon as
up.
somebody raises up, you're like, oh, well, I was getting it.
Always.
Yeah, but you got it.
Yeah.
What's
And there's so many good women out there. Mine's never called my bluff in that situation.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
But it cracks me up. Jim Gaffigan, the comic, he's got 5 kids, right? And he's like, it's just enough that sometimes when my wife goes to take care of them, I'll even have to wake up from a nap. Kids constantly waking me up from a nap.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot.
That is a lot of kids,
Yeah,
man.
he said
Yeah.
when people ask him, like, what's it like having 5 kids? And he's like, well, imagine you're drowning and someone hands you a baby.
Yeah.
I never.
Yeah.
Man, sometimes I wonder how our mom kept us wrangled. Like 3
I
kids.
don't know.
Ay, ay, ay.
Beatings.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah,
of
a lot of
A lot of
beatings.
discipline, man.
Gaffigan said once. He said he said one of my favorite things. I love taking my family to a restaurant. And he's like, once we walked into a restaurant, a waitress literally quit. She saw it, looked at us, took her apron off, threw it on the ground, and walked out.
Oh my gosh.
Holy cow, man. That's
Yeah.
funny. He is so funny, man.
He
That guy
is. I
hilarious.
love him.
Oh,
Yeah. You ever want to listen to an interview, listen to the Conan O'Brien podcast, and Jim Gaffigan is on there sometimes, and it's such a great conversation. He's still funny even when he's not doing bits. You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
talking about his kids
Yeah.
and wife and stuff.
the man opened for the Pope.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
A million
crazy.
people
Yeah.
there.
He talks a lot about why he keeps his comedy clean as well. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
love
a
him.
heavy hitter in the clean comedy, that's for sure. Him, Jim Gaffigan, Brian Regan, Jerry Seinfeld,
Yeah.
half and half for him.
Oh, yeah.
Brian
yeah.
Regan, man, that guy just makes me double over. He's so funny.
He's the funniest guy.
yeah.
But everybody's like, oh, he's so nice. He's so nice. Look at it. He's not swearing. It's like, no, that's an angry dude.
Yeah.
That is a really, you can see that guy's raging hard. He did not take the situation like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's so much there's scientific backing to swearing when you're angry, like does something to your dopamine receptors or
releasing
something. Yeah, it
brings you
calms you down, right? And so
It's weird because it's just like a word, right?
Yeah.
It could
Yeah.
it could have been anything.
Yeah.
yeah,
Tartar sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can just say it really angrily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yell. Just
Yeah.
yell. Yeah.
Barnacle.
So all those people that hold it in, like that's not good for you. That's what I
What
say.
where you pop out at church one
Yeah.
day?
Get that vein that
Oh.
comes
Oh,
here.
yeah.
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 Yeah, the one in the forehead is worse.
Yeah.
That's an angry person.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just swear a little.
It's okay.
It's okay.
In the bathroom when no one's listening.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Or into a pillow in your
Yeah.
room. All right, that's going to do it. We got to get into your Ag Vantage report, J&J Livestock Sale Report, words from our sponsors. We'll be back with Jen's Pro Tips.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets. Now they closed yesterday. May corn at 6.52 3/4 down 1, with July corn at 6.27 down 1/2. May soybeans at 15.11 down 6.5, with July soybeans at 14.77 3/4 down 5. May wheat at 6.82 down 9.5, with July wheat at 6.94 3/4 down 9.25. May cotton at 81.07 up 2, with July cotton at 81.29 down 9. May rice at 16.83 up 4, with July rice at 17.07 up 3.5. Moving on to livestock now. April live cattle at 168.40 up 80, with June live cattle at 160.30 up 7.5. April feeder cattle at 197.82.5 down 12.5, with May feeder cattle at 202.10 down 17.5. April laying hogs at 73.40 up 117.5, with May hogs at 81.30 down 87.5. That's your EAB Early Morning Market Update, brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Bank. Member FDIC, field tested and farmer approved.
When choosing a lender for your agricultural business, it's smart to stay local. Farmers and Merchants Bank is rooted in Arkansas soil and has been a leader in ag lending for more than 75 years. Our community ties and knowledge of East Arkansas's ag industry ensure we can offer the best solutions to help you grow. Specialized products, competitive rates, and fast local service. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, growing your business is our business. Find your local ag lender at mebanking.com. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Turn to Alticid IGR for hornfly-specific control year after year. Alticid IGR passes through cattle and into manure, where hornflies lay eggs, preventing adult flies that interfere with cattle health and profitability. With no known resistance, make Alticid IGR the only choice for your mineral supplement. Go with the IGR that delivers ROI and keep weight gains up. Contact your feed dealer today or go to AlticidIGR.com.
At the sale on Saturday, April 8th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana, there were 456 head of cattle on offer. Number 1 steers under 300 pounds sold from $245 to a high of $275. 3 to 4 weight steers ranged from $245 to a high of $290. 4 to 5 weight steers brought $240 to a high of $278. 5 to 6 weight steers sold from $220 to a high of $240. 6 to 7 weight steers ranged from $185 to a high of $210. 7 to 8 weight steers brought $170 to $190, and over 800-pound steers ranged from $150 to $175. Number 1 heifers under 300 pounds brought $205 to a high of $245. 3 to 4 weight heifers sold from $200 to a high of $245. 4 to 5 weight heifers ranged from $195 to a high of $240. 5 to 6 weight heifers brought $190 to a high of $215. 6 to 7 weight heifers sold from $175 to $185. 7 to 8 weight heifers ranged from $155 to $175, and over 800-pound heifers brought $135 to $160. Packer cows sold from $50 to $106. Packer bulls ranged from $90 to $115. Stocker cows sold from $700 to $1,350. Cow-calf pairs ranged from $800 to $1,550. Replacement heifers sold at $190, and bottle calves ranged from $75 to a high of $275. And that's the report from the sale Saturday, April 8th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana. Cattlemen, don't miss the next sale, Saturday at 10:30 at J&J Livestock. For Ag Vantage, I'm Jay Bunyard reporting.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for production workers, both shifts, full and part-time positions available, with wages up to $22.45 per hour. Pilgrim's Pride is also seeking applicants for maintenance positions. Applications are available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street, Kdqn, Arkansas, from 8 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Howard Memorial Hospital is proud to bring you the latest in robotic surgery technology, meaning faster recovery times and better outcomes than conventional surgery. We're excited to offer the same level of care, expertise, and systems found at larger healthcare centers around the country. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, visit our website, howardmemorial.com, or call 845-3757. Howard Memorial Hospital, providing the best care for you and your loved ones. Sevier County Developmental Center provides habilitative training to developmentally disabled children and adults to enable them to become self-sufficient. We currently serve 59 children at Fun and Learnland, our daycare preschool, and 35 adults between the adult day habilitation and waiver programs. We employ 62 full-time and 18 part-time employees with a payroll of nearly $1.9 million. About 97% of our employees live in Sevier County, putting the money right back into our community. Sevier County Developmental Center, College Drive in Kdqn.
You know, a whole lot of folks are tired of the ridiculous prices of feed, fertilizer, and pretty much all supplies that have to do with farming. Unless, of course, you're a customer at Davis Feed Company. You see, at Davis Feed Company, we keep prices as low as possible. Because we're farmers too, and we understand. So stop going to the big store where they treat you like a number and come to Davis Feed, where we treat you like one of the gang.
When McDaniel Livestock Exchange in Valiant, Oklahoma says, "Our family serving your family," we mean it. The McDaniel brothers, Curtis, Mark, and Roger, have over 60 years in the cattle business, and top-notch customer service to the cattlemen in our area is their top priority. McDaniel Livestock Exchange provides a top-notch weekly auction Monday mornings at 10 o'clock. Follow us on Facebook for updates and listen to our weekly sales report on 92.1. McDaniel Livestock Exchange, our family serving your family.
Let's get ready to rumble! Get ready for a night of epic proportions. This Friday night, the Hochatown Saloon is proud to present Micro Wrestling, featuring the best pint-sized wrestlers in the world. That's right, watch as these incredible athletes battle it out in the ring, delivering high-flying, bone-crunching action. You won't believe your eyes as these mighty warriors go head-to-head in a no-holds-barred battle for glory. It's Micro Wrestling, Friday night in Hochatown.
All right, we're back. It's time for one of the best segments of the day. Of course, it's Jen's Pro Tips.
Oh,
look forward to it every day. And I'm all scrambled here. Here we go. Healthcare Express brings you the pro tips every Wednesday and Thursday, specifically because they want you to know that they are hosting the Kdqn Downtown Street Dance on May 13th from 5 to 9 p.m. So in addition to live music, dancing, arts, craft, shopping, food, and fun, they want you to bring some non-perishable food items to be donated to the American Legion. So appreciate them for that. They're located at 1021 West Colin Ray Drive. Also brought to you by the great Harris Drug and Gifts. Y'all know them. Hometown pharmacy. Been family ran in Kdqn for over like 50 years. So you can find all your usual pharmacy finds. Make them your pharmacy, of course. But so much more. Gifts for the entire family, essential oils if you're one of those, and Razorbacks merch for everybody.
You're one of those.
You're one of those. Bridal registry, free gift wrapping, free local delivery, much more than just your family. You know, you ever been to like some of those family drug stores from other places where
I
it's
worked
like,
at one. Even.
Yeah, where they're just everything's dusty and wiry old glasses.
There's a smell.
There's a smell.
Yeah.
That's not Harris Drug and Gifts. It's a fun, awesome place. So go check them out, 205 Kdqn Avenue.
Yeah.
What's on the pro tip docket for today, Jennifer?
Well, I just thought of something. You know what my favorite essential oil is?
What?
Olive oil.
That is an essential oil.
Gotta have it.
I don't cook without it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great for marinating too, people.
Yeah.
Okay. I figured today was a good day to give my recipe for my bean dip.
Oh, are you
Yes.
sure you want to release that out to the public?
I do, because I know there's a lot of you guys that would really love it. But first, I want to start with how to make your own taco seasoning, because
Okay.
it's super easy. You probably already have all the stuff for it.
El Paso taco seasoning. Open the bag. Boom.
Yeah, I mean, I buy the packets,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
sometimes I maybe forgot. But it's super easy to make your own taco seasoning. Google it, but I'll tell you the recipe too. You want to start with 5 tablespoons of paprika. That's always
Okay.
going to be the largest amount. That's why it's so red, and the chili powder.
Right.
And then one teaspoon of cumin, garlic powder, chili powder, onion powder, oregano, and salt.
Huh.
That easy. And if you want to make it like those taco packets where they kind of they thicken up, right? You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
we
Yeah.
put a little cornstarch in there, about a teaspoon and a half.
Mm.
That's what makes it kind of get thicker. And
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that. So anyway, let's move on to.
I got loads of cumin at the house.
That's my favorite
Just
spice.
Everywhere.
Oh,
and the
I love
couches
it.
and
Yeah,
couch cushions.
same.
And, yeah.
That's my favorite spice. Like if I had a cumin candle, I would buy them.
I don't know what cumin is. Isn't it
It's
really strong?
coriander seeds, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is this what is it?
I don't know.
I never thought about it. It has such a strong flavor.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so you with this bean dip, you want to start with 2 cans of refried beans.
Boom.
1 can diced chilies.
Boom.
Make them hot too if you like it.
Yeah,
Get the hot.
The extra spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 cup of salsa or more or less.
Yeah, yeah.
Get a good salsa. Though.
This isn't an exact science, right?
It's
You've
not.
been
I change
throwing
it
this
up.
together, yeah.
Yeah, I've been. Yeah, this is literally like a recipe I've been making for 10 years.
Yeah.
I think I have perfected.
it's so good.
1 packet of taco seasoning, or you make your own. Like I said, you can Google that online. 1 can of Rotel. I like the Rotel with green chilies in them. The fire roasted is always best. 4 ounces of cream cheese. 8 ounces of cheddar, and you're gonna have 4 ounces in the mixture, 4 ounces on top.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yep, and then 1 jalapeno if you want it a little
Diced up and thrown in
diced
there.
up real thin.
Yeah.
You don't want big chunks of jalapeno. And then if you are using the cream cheese, then you put everything into a sauce pot on the stove top and cook it on low until that cumin or the
Cream
cheese
cheese
is all melted.
Yeah, yeah.
If
It's-
not, just mix it all together in a bowl. Put it in a casserole dish, 375 for 15 to 20 minutes, or until the cheese on
Mm.
top is nice and golden.
It's so good.
It is.
It's creamy. It's got some spice to it, and you just plop that down at a Super Bowl party,
Yep.
or your fight night, or even just at home. I mean, with to go with your quesadillas you're making or something like that.
Yeah.
Everybody crowds around it. You make sure you get 2 big bags of chips. One
Absolutely.
big bag will not do it.
I'm telling you, people will not leave it alone. They'll
Yeah.
keep coming back for more,
Yeah.
and then they'll want to know what's in it as well.
Jen brought it to the fight night. Literally, everybody was like, "Give me that! I need that
Yeah.
recipe. I need to know how to make this stuff." Yeah,
It's so good.
Yeah, I called Jen. I'm like, "Listen, I'm getting pizzas and stuff, but do you know anything? Do you what else?" And you're like, "I can make the bean dip." I'm like, "Make that bean dip."
Yeah, because it's very filling, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's like a whole thing on its own. It's hearty. It's
Yep.
it's thick. It's creamy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's-
just dipping those restaurante style chips into it. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, it's so easy to make, and you can adjust anything in this recipe. Just
Yeah.
start with your refried beans and go from there.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh man.
Yeah.
So good.
So that's about it. Yeah. But
No
definitely,
milk? I figured there
No.
was milk in it, so I guess that's the cream cheese.
it's the
that-
cream cheese. I
yeah.
do like putting the cream cheese in there.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you shouldn't need milk, even if you don't use the cream cheese.
Yeah.
Unless you want to. It's totally up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you are making it, make sure you get a good quality salsa. You want it to not be the really generic brand that has almost no taste. Because you're using that salsa not only to kind of water it down a bit, but also bring more flavor.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you use?
I
Paso
usually get
type?
something. I change it up every single time.
Yeah.
But I'll usually go to either Walmart or Pruitt's, and I'll see first of all what's on sale, or maybe something I haven't seen before, and I'll I'll try it out. I'll look up reviews.
You go chunky, you go mild, you go.
It just depends, but most of the time chunky because I wanted to add more stuff to the bean dip.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I've even put in a black bean corn salsa before.
Mm-hmm.
I've done pineapple salsas. Done everything.
Oh man.
Yeah.
People watching this or watching it later are going to need to know that recipe again because they just heard it. So
yes, and I
we'll
said I'd
post it in the comments or something.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I said I'd post it yesterday and I didn't, but I will. I'll post it on the comments here and on my page again today.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so this amazing bean dip recipe going into the comments of this Facebook Live video.
Mm-hmm.
Boxwell says going to have to make it. He also says cumin is dust in the wind.
Yeah.
My eyes! All right. Well, there you have it. Jen's Pro Tips, again, brought to you by Harris Drug and Gifts and Healthcare Express. We appreciate y'all for sponsoring that great segment. Make that bean dip, and you will never look back. Yeah. It's time. We got to get into your genuine RV power trivia.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Bank of Locksburg is now Southern Bancorp. We're a mission-driven community development bank based right here in Arkansas, offering services and products to help you along the path to economic opportunity. From credit counseling and financial coaching to flexible accounts and loan options. Start your wealth-building journey by visiting banksouthern.com or stop by our branch today to learn more. Southern Bancorp, a bank on a mission to be wealth builders for everyone. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Truck drivers, are you ready for more home time? JB Hunt is hiring local CDL-A drivers near Derricks. Enjoy daily home time, average earnings of $75,000 a year, and access to medical benefits that start after just 30 days. Aside from the perks of a consistent schedule and pay, JB Hunt offers competitive benefits packages, paid time off, and a company-matched 401k. There's no better time to join the largest dedicated provider in the country. Visit drivejbhunt.com to pre-qualify today. That's drivejbhunt.com.
Dorsey's Heating and Air is having a grand reopening at their new location, 1209 Highway 70 East in Kdqn. Kdqn will be on site with a treasure chest full of cash and prizes, as well as Sevier County Chamber of Commerce for a special ribbon cutting ceremony. Don't miss the crawfish boil, cornhole games, and giveaways. It all starts this Friday, April 14th from noon to 4 p.m. Beat the heat this summer with services and products from a locally owned and operated company. That's Dorsey's Heating and Air this Friday at their new location, 1209 Highway 70 East, Kdqn.
Now's the time to get a great deal on a Kubota Z200 Series mower with the new K-Ride Comfort System. The Series delivers a quality cut and an exceptional ride. Right now, get a Kubota Z200 Series mower with the K-Ride Comfort System for 0 down, 0% APR for 36 months. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or DeQueen, Arkansas today.
Here at Weyerhaeuser, we have a plywood operation in Emerson, a softwood lumber facility in Dirks, and a nursery and orchard in Magnolia. We also have timberland offices and operations in Crossett, DeQueen, Hot Springs, and Sheridan. In the past 5 years, Weyerhaeuser has given back to our communities where we operate over $500,000 in grants through our formal giving program. Find out more about our giving fund at weyerhaeuser.com.
When you're looking for prompt and accurate service for all your closing, abstracting, and title work, Mark Jackson with Jackson Title is who you're looking for. Mark has over 25 years experience serving in real estate, abstracting, and closing work. Jackson Title serves the DeQueen, Ashdown, Horatio, and Murfreesboro areas. Locally owned and a proud supporter of our local youth football. Visit JacksonTitleCompany.com. Stop by any of their locations or give Mark a call today at 870-642-2222. It's Jackson Title Company.
Look at that.
Yeah.
We are back live. You can find Jen's bean dip recipe on Facebook Live's comments section for today.
Easy peasy.
Yes. It's time for Genuine RV Power Trivia. Let's do this. Doom, boom, 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 doo, doo. There we go. All right, GenuineRV.com. I'm there. They're over in Idabel, Oklahoma, of course, 1300 Northeast Link Road in Idabel. Give them a call, 580-286-6551 for all your RV and power sports needs. Wow, great website they have here. Definitely go check it out. Travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, ATVs, side-by-sides, golf carts, cargo and utility trailers, and classic RVs, of course. That's not classic. That's Class C.
Oh.
Class C.
Classic.
GenuineRV.com. Check it out. All right. Jen's going to read a question. You're going to call our station. That's at 642-2190. If you get it correct, you win yourself breakfast and a car wash token.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's a couple kids out there listening that I really want them to win. I heard a story about them last night.
Oh,
Not
okay.
winning. And I called them an alien yesterday. So,
Aww.
but that's if I get nothing on the other line or
Yeah.
weird like noises, I know it's the aliens that come for me in my sleep.
Absolutely.
They're also trolling me on my radio show.
They are following you everywhere.
Yes, so I gotta watch out for them. All right.
Okay.
What's the question today, Jennifer?
Got a doozy for you.
Oh, a doozy.
A doozy. A 2021 survey suggested that 2 in 5 Americans have seen this in person, and they're more likely to be women. What is it?
Ooh. Oh, I like that question.
A 2021 survey suggested that 2 in 5 Americans have seen this in person, and they're more likely to be women. What is it?
I like it.
Yes.
642-2190. 642-3637. 898-3624. Vox Post says, if you get it wrong, you walk the plank. Scallywag. Avast ye, matey. Get this right. That's a good one, Vox.
It is.
That's a good one.
Very good.
Let's see here. Read me the question one more time.
All right. A 2021 survey suggested that 2 in 5 Americans have seen this in person, and they're more likely to be women. What is it?
Man.
It's a little tricky.
I'm busy writing down my answers. I got to get a few here. Stumping them. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Power Trivia.
Someone giving birth.
Ooh, good
Oh,
one.
great answer.
That's not it, though.
Aliens or UFOs?
Not aliens or UFOs. That's a really good answer.
And Arch Road says Bigfoot.
Not Bigfoot.
Not Bigfoot. I don't know why we're all going with the
No, that's great.
conspiracies.
You guys are on the right track. I'll just say that.
Sweet. 642-2190. Think of your favorite cryptid. And yeah, here we go. Good morning. You're live on Power Trivia.
A shooting star.
Not a shooting
Ooh.
star. Good answer.
I'm just gonna a sidewalk fight.
Not a sidewalk fight.
Kelly Higgins Warren says the devil.
Not the devil.
Okay, good. 642-2190. Uh-oh. Yeah, I bet that's it. You know what? I'm no longer saving lives.
Okay.
I believe the correct answer is on Facebook. I believe it. I don't know it to be true, but I'm going to let y'all call in 642-2190, 642-3637, 898-3624. Y'all know what it is. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Power Trivia.
A ghost?
A
It's
ghost,
a ghost!
is 100% correct. Yes.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh.
Who do we have on the phone?
Luke Chesterton?
Hey, that's exactly who I wanted to win today.
Yay!
I heard about you. You're not an alien, I hope.
Nope.
Nope.
Good job.
Good job. You got yourself a car wash. You do, by the way, not your parents. They don't get to use it.
No.
That's you. And you also got breakfast from McDonald's. You can pick up your winnings anytime after 7:10 this morning. Thank you for playing. Yeah, we got it right.
Oh, that's so adorable.
Luke Kesterson gets to walk around as the champ
He is the champ. He's the
champ
champ for the rest of the week.
for sure. You get to brag on that all week, my friend.
Yep.
All right.
That's correct. It's ghosts. 2 in 5 Americans claim they have seen ghosts in person.
I have not seen a ghost, but I have experienced ghostly things.
Yes, me too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You never saw a ghost?
I don't think so.
Never saw it?
No, but I struggle sometimes because I'm like, no way, that's not real. But
Yeah.
there's been some weird things.
There's been some weird things for sure.
Yeah.
And that none of those shows ever saw one either. They're always
No.
just like, what was that?
Yeah.
Ah, we got it too quick.
Destination Truth I thought was pretty darn good, but yeah, you never really saw anything.
Never really saw
I just
nothing.
really like Josh Gade.
Yeah.
I will tell you, I saw something really weird about 3 weeks back. I didn't bring it up because I honestly felt crazy at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was driving to Broken Bow, and I saw a car off in the distance turning and driving down a road, and it was not a dirt road. And there was something like, it looked like something was tied to their vehicle. At first, I thought it was a kite that was trailing behind them.
Mm-hmm.
But as I got closer, it looked like a force shield. You know, like in movies and stuff?
Yeah.
Like how the air is disrupted a little bit, like in Predator,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It looks kind of weird. That's what it looked like.
Okay.
Like it could have been
Heat or gas?
Heat or but it was way up in the air.
What?
Yeah, like it was almost like it was tied to a string to the top of this minivan, but like way up.
Were you taking your medication that day?
I did. I thought it was, and the rest of the drive, I'm like, what? I'm trying to figure out what that was. I have no idea still. It was really weird.
What in the world?
Yeah.
Aliens?
Maybe.
You'd put it to aliens before ghosts?
Yeah. Yeah, especially with everything we've been hearing in the news and all the conspiracy theories and
Yeah.
stuff.
I've been seeing this one. Former manager of DOD Airspace Department of what?
Department of
Yeah, something. Aerospace Threat Program says UFOs are real.
Mm-hmm.
Something extraordinary was revealed today, October 23rd, 2017.
Huh.
It's been at the top of Huffington Post's odd news
Yeah.
for like 3 years.
It's a really
Or
long article.
longer than that. Yeah, it's a really long article, and I'm not even going to try and read it. But apparently, he says UFOs are real. Of course, they're real,
Mhm.
because a UFO doesn't mean aliens.
Yeah, this is
I mean,
true.
a balloon in the sky. You're like, what's that? That's a UFO.
Yeah,
Flying object.
we
I threw a frisbee once, and somebody didn't know what it was. That's a UFO.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Was that just a couple days ago?
Yeah, that was at you.
boomerang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the boomerang that almost hit one of our cars.
Yeah.
And I was hoping it was yours, not my not my loaned car. I did not have control of that boomerang.
That was really cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Boomerang.
It landed right between our cars.
Yeah, it did.
And then, of course, all you can do in that situation when you whip a boomerang like that, you're like, you
Yeah.
know, oop, as I just smacked the mic.
You have no control over
No
it.
control. You can try. You can try and be
Yeah.
like, with the force. Do you ever try to see if you have powers every once in a while?
Every now and then.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
still do.
Yeah.
Like when I always see video of like I saw one the other day of a guy who works at a pizza place.
Mhm.
He's carrying like a big stack of pizzas, and he had something at the top. Well, not a pizza, but like something at the top, and it fell, and he caught it like super cool.
Oh, yeah.
And then he set it down and he tried to see if he had, like, it was just security cam footage that caught him doing that.
Yeah.
He did the Spider-Man. He tried to make sure he didn't have spider powers.
Why not?
Yeah.
You never know.
When you catch something like that, you always might as well test it out.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Kelly Higgins Warren, the world is so crazy that we are finally told that they really are out there and no one cares. That's true.
Yeah.
But who told us that? I heard something about that. They're saying, "Oh, aliens are real." Who said that? Isn't there a reason nobody's paying attention because it was it some stark raving lunatic or something?
I don't.
Or was it like a former president? I don't know.
There's been a lot of people that have came out and said so.
Yeah.
I don't think the presidents aren't allowed to though, right? Because I know people have asked Obama
Yeah.
and probably George Bush.
Mhm.
Those are the only two I know
They
that
just
said they
laughed it off.
can't talk about it.
Oh, they
Yeah,
can't talk
laugh
about it.
off. Yeah, I think they're contractually obligated to not say anything.
Yeah.
Not deny, not agree, just not say anything.
Okay.
I'm
Know
pretty
who
sure.
doesn't believe in aliens and it's hilarious?
Who?
Jay Lindley.
Oh,
And if you
yeah,
bring it
yeah.
up to him, he will smash you down.
Yes.
You could have, there's, one thing you could say about him. His conviction that aliens are not real is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like you could bring any expert in who believes in, he can bring like not proof obviously, but convincing, somewhat evident. He will shoot it down.
Yeah.
I've brought up aliens on the show to him before. I never felt so stupid in my life.
Yeah.
And I believe in aliens.
Yeah, for sure.
I think they're real.
I remember last year, sometime before he had left, I kind of brought something to the table for prep that was aliens.
Yeah.
And you're like, no,
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Not unless you want to get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause he just does not believe in them, and it's very funny.
It is funny.
It's just funny to me. All right, we got to get out of here. It's time for the news brought to you by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance and Teeter Motor Company. We'll be back.
Your number one country 92.1 is KDQN, the Queen Ashdown Dirks.
Your local news leader is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance, providing competitive rates and prompt, friendly service to meet your auto, homeowner's, life, and other insurance needs. For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey. This Saturday, the Arkansas and Oklahoma chapters of the 99's Organization of Women Pilots will add to the J. Lynn Helms Sevier County Airport ramp by painting a giant compass rose on the newly resurfaced ramp surface. The professionally surveyed compass rose benefits the aviation community by providing a calibrated location to swing a compass on an aircraft. The project will honor local pilot and former 99's International President Jody McCarroll. A special design element will be added to the compass rose to recognize Jody McCarroll's service to the 99's as an international president from 2002 to 2004. It was Dr. Jason Lofton who had the idea to honor Jody McCarroll with a compass rose at her home airport. Kdqn Police Chief Scott Simmons and Dick Tallman helped coordinate the 99's effort with the airport construction project at the Sevier County Airport. The 99's continue to paint the beautiful and useful compass rose at airports all over the country today to carry on the tradition. Arkansas native and 99 member Louise Staden was one of the women hired by the Airport Division of the Bureau of Air Commerce in 1935 to do air marking as an aid to navigation. Arkansas 99's air-making project chair Julie Haldenbohr said they're excited to share this compass rose with the aviation community and honor one of the 99's leaders, Jody McCarroll. The 99's International Organization of Women Pilots mission is to promote advancement of aviation through education, scholarships, and mutual support while honoring their unique history and sharing their passion for flight. Founded in 1929 by 99 women pilots, including Amelia Earhart and Louise Staden, the organization has grown to include thousands of members in over 40 countries today. The Arkansas and Oklahoma 99's are two chapters of the 99's organization located in the states of Arkansas and Oklahoma. To find out more about the 99's, visit 90-9s.org. And in a little bit of outdoors news, regular bouts of rain may have kept many gardens on hold during the last few weeks, but they've filled most backwaters and ponds just in time for folks who get excited about opening night of frog gigging. Arkansas's frog hunting season begins at noon this Saturday and continues until midnight on December 31st. In Arkansas, only bullfrogs may be harvested, and the limit is 18 frogs per day, measured from noon one day until noon the next. There are relatively few rules for frog hunting, but you do need a fishing license to be legal. Guns are not allowed to harvest frogs, but most people opt for long, multi-tine spears called gigs to capture their frogs. Nets and arrows also may be used, or if you're stealthy enough and have a sure enough grip, you may want to give grabbing the frogs barehanded a shot. No matter which method you use, frogging requires you to get as close as possible to your target, which means your best bet is to go at night. Frogging is often a two-person hunt. One will navigate a small flat-bottomed boat or canoe, while the other is designated as the grabber or gigger. The boat captain will scan the shoreline with a spotlight, watching for the frog's bright yellow glowing eyes to shine back and give up its location. From there, it's just a matter of easing into striking range of the frog while keeping the light on it, which bewilders the quarry long enough to take a shot at gigging it. And a reminder that Horatio Elementary School is hosting a pre-registration event today and tomorrow beginning at 8:30 and continuing till 3 p.m. both days. If your child is turning 5 on or before August 1st of this year and you'd like for them to attend Horatio Elementary School next year, visit the elementary office to register them. You must bring proof of residency, birth certificate, social security card, and immunization record. For more information, call 870-832-1930. The deadline is noon today to register for the Sevier County Extension's Office Meal Planning on a Budget workshop scheduled to be held from 9 to 11 Friday morning at the UA Casadot Adams Building. Those interested or attending are invited to bring their own ideas and an inventory of their pantry. Refreshments will be served during the event. For more information on the Sevier County Extension's Office Meal Planning on a Budget workshop, call 584-3013. We'll be back with more news following this break and this message from our sponsors.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Sevier County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 584-3911 and ask Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy James, or Michael Collins about protecting your agribusiness.
If you're hearing this, you're behind the wheel, they could give me something new. Teeter Motors will make a deal and they'll take your trade in too.
Hey y'all, it's Ashley. Normally this would be Shannon telling you about a huge sale, or no payments for 30 days, or a cashback incentive. But Shannon is so busy putting folks behind the wheel of their dream car that he doesn't even have the time to record his own commercial. If he was here, he would make sure you knew Teeter Motor Company in Mena has the largest selection of program cars, the best customer service, and the most financing options in the area. So stop by and see Shannon and let Teeter Motor Company of Mena make you a deal.
And we are back with Kdqn News. Sevier County 4-H held its annual Indoor-O-Rama competition on April 3rd. This year's event consisted of speeches, singing, instrumental, and modeling. There were 10 4-Hers competing in different categories. The winners in the junior and senior divisions will be able to compete against others in the District O-Rama in June at Malvern. Those competing and the categories they competed in are as follows. In the Clover Buds, Allie Gregg, Tap Dance, Molly Mangum, Fashion Review, Gigi Herring, Horse Speech, Elliot Hooker, Fashion Review, and Landon Tabler, Vocal. In the juniors category, Leighton Frazier and Reagan Frazier, Fashion Review, Madison Tabler, Instrumental. And in the seniors, Jake Seymour, Animal Science, Audrey Pradana, Fashion Review. Sevier County also held its Outdoor O-Rama earlier this year. Outdoor consists of gun safety, bicycling, and sport fishing. There were 68 local 4-Hers competing. Winners will have the opportunity to represent Sevier County this June as well. Winners of each category include in the juniors division, Leighton Frazier, sport fishing, Kenna Ferguson, bicycling, and Jude Gallagher, gun safety. In the seniors division, Zaylee Frazier, sport fishing, James Bartek, bicycle, and gun safety. In our next story, the Arkansas Department of Agriculture is now accepting applications for the 2023 Arkansas Century Farm Program. The program recognizes Arkansas families who have owned and farmed the same land for at least 100 years. Online and printable applications are available at agriculture.arkansas.gov. There is no cost to apply. To qualify, Arkansas farms must meet the following criteria. The same family must have owned the farm for 100 years by December 31st of this year. The line of ownership from the original settler or buyer may be through children, grandchildren, siblings, and nephews or nieces, including through marriage and adoption. The farm must also be at least 10 acres of the original land acquisition and make a financial contribution to the overall farm income. Qualifying Arkansas farms will receive a personalized Arkansas Century Farm Certificate and metal sign listing the farm name and year established. Arkansas is home to more than 42,000 farms, of which 96% are family-owned and operated. Since the program began in 2012, 568 farms have been certified in almost every county in Arkansas. Find lists of previously inducted Arkansas Century Farm families at agriculture.arkansas.gov. Contact Beth Moore at 501-539-4027 or email beth.moore@agriculture.arkansas.gov with questions. Applications must be received via email or postmarked on or before May 31st to be eligible for designation as a 2023 inductee. And finally, the Arkansas Mission of Mercy is returning this month to provide free dental care to thousands of people following a 2-year hiatus during the COVID-19 pandemic. The 2-day dental clinic is scheduled for Friday, April 14th and Saturday, April 15th in the Conway Expo Center. The event is held to provide free dental care to people who otherwise lack the access or resources necessary to address their dental needs. Dr. Terry Fiddler, Executive Director of Arkansas Mission of Mercy, said 2023 marks the organization's 15th year of providing free dental care through this annual clinic.
This is our 15th year after a 2-year hiatus. We have, over these years, we have seen somewhat north of 24,000 patients at a little over $16 million worth of free dentistry. We see anywhere from 1,800 to 2,500 on those 2-day schedule. It cost us about $250,000 to put this project on every time.
The clinic provides a wide variety of services at absolutely no cost to patients. Dr. Fiddler said the clinic aims to serve patients who do not have dental insurance and otherwise lack the means to pay for dental care. The 2-day dental clinic, set for April 14th through 15th, will be held on a first-come, first-served basis. The clinic will continue until the last person is seen. For more information on the Arkansas Mission of Mercy, visit arkansasdentistry.com/ARMOM. This is Kdqn News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance. See Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy Janes, or Michael Collins today for all your insurance needs. And by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
If you're seeking a job or maybe looking for a better job, come to the SAU Tech Career and Job Fair April 25th from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. There will be over 30 employers looking for people. Employers like Lockheed Martin, Armtech Defense Technologies, Aerojet, Highland Industrial Park, healthcare employers, and more. There are employers from all over South Arkansas looking for good people. Come and find a perfect fit for you. Don't miss SAU Tech's Career and Job Fair and find more than a job, find a career.
Dude, that's where you're at. Oh man, Greg Revels physically drained.
Needs a vacation.
Needs a vacation,
Yeah.
big time.
Sometime
This is my vacation, man.
This one right here.
Yeah, I love this.
Ah, yeah.
It's so,
Well,
it's so great.
I was thinking like Acapulco or
Yeah.
Cozumel or
Aruba.
Tahiti or
I'm
something
thinking
like that.
about Hostile River.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not- that yeah. Jen and I did some kayaking yesterday, and it got me thinking.
Did
man,
you
I'm-
really?
Yeah.
I am so jealous.
Water's still too cold to want to get in, though.
Yeah, I
Way
got,
too
I got a
cold.
wetsuit.
You do, perfect.
You
See,
want
I'm
it, Mark?
worried.
I don't know if I'd fit your wetsuit.
Yeah, you would.
Wetsuit.
You would.
I'm worried to go
Let's
kayaking
stretch
right
it
now
out.
because I've never been, and I'm definitely going to dunk.
Yeah.
I've never heard of anybody not dunking the first time.
Well, you're supposed to get
Jen
wet.
didn't, but she's
good at everything.
She's tiny too.
Yeah, yeah.
You're supposed to get wet.
right.
You're
You
gonna
know?
have to. You'll need my kayak.
Yeah, what's yours?
The
Like
big green one.
got
Ah.
bike,
It-
training
it's-
wheels.
Like a
it's
fishing
the
kayak?
heavy duty kayak.
Heavy
Nice.
duty.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's for the larger gentlemen.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
But
all right.
you do make a good point though. Kayak, you want to at least you kind of want to purposely dunk it
Sure.
when you take it out, so you know what you can do. Because like on some, I've been on some, you turn your head too fast, it's gonna spill you out of it.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
once I got it real stable, but
Yeah.
still, like you got to realize you can't just like reach for something.
Right,
You know,
right, right.
or if you're going to, you better prepare.
Yeah. I'm not good on the water in general. Like, I'm not afraid of it at all or anything, but it's like I don't have the experience. Even being on that flatboat, taking that out camping with you, Patrick, I was a little bit like, I'm not used to this.
Yeah, you rocked it, though, and then you drove it.
Yeah, and then I drove it.
But once you get in one, I mean, like the one I've got, those flat like you see over.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All the time. Once you get in them, it's pretty stable.
Yeah.
I mean, not that you can't turn it over.
Sure.
Lean way over. But
Yeah.
As long as you sit
But then
there and lean back.
when you lean over and you dunk it, you're now in the but you're locked in the kayak, right?
No,
you gotta,
no, you're just sitting on top of it.
Even the ones you
Okay.
sit in,
Yeah.
it'll spit you out.
It'll take you right out.
Absolutely,
Okay.
yeah. you will be out of that thing. Now they have those I think they call them play boats. Like if you ever go to Costa River up at the falls and stuff,
Yeah.
where with the white water, they're like real small, and you're in there in your knees, and you have like a skirt
Yeah,
that
yeah,
goes
yeah.
around you and stuff. But they're super easy to flip back over.
Oh, okay. Yeah. While you're in it or no?
While you're in it, yeah,
Oh,
they're
that's cool.
designed to. You can just like kind of twist your body a little bit and
Oh man.
flip you right back.
They're a little more professional.
Yeah, that's not just casual.
Yeah,
like when they go. I've been up
Those
there.
are real kayak.
Those are real kayakers. You
Yeah.
wear a helmet, you know.
Yeah.
And usually, like that's a good one to have like a group of folks with
Sure,
you.
sure.
Like on standing on the boulders where you're going to be going through, just in case.
We'll
Yeah.
pull you up in case you need it.
Well, if you flip over and you hit your head on a rock,
Yeah.
you can't flip back over.
Yeah.
I think, that's good
So
point.
That's why you need help.
Right.
But I've been out there to the falls when, like, I think it's the Arkansas Canoe Association. They'll put on some events, and they invite, like, beginners to come out and do the rapids. But what they do is they got, like, lines across the water, and they'll have volunteers up all throughout the river. So
have you done it?
I have not.
Do you want to?
Yeah,
You know-
absolutely.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I mean, that's some serious stuff.
Yeah, serious
That's
stuff,
Class
yeah.
4 rapids.
Yeah.
Which are
Skull crusher.
I mean, people
Yeah.
come from all over the nation
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least to run those rapids when the water's up.
Yeah, I forget the name of some of the stretches. You got like the washing machine, you got like the Devil's Corner,
Yeah.
all these little stretches there, which the name tells you everything you need to know
and like
about
big
how dangerous they are.
rapid kayakers know it. Like,
Yeah.
I did the Devil's Corner
Absolutely.
3 times.
Yeah.
I want to make it a goal. I want to kayak by the end of this, summer. But I want to
Easy
start
enough.
when the water is,
Talking about that kind or our kind?
No, out your
Yeah.
kind.
Okay.
Yeah, chill.
We
I
can-
just wanna
let's
fish
do
and
that.
kayak.
Let's
What's
do that.
I'm down.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm super down.
I mean,
I've been thinking, Greg, because you're an inspiration to me a little bit. You've been working out before you come here and stuff. I kind of want to do something like that, but I want to do it like I've failed at doing it on my own in the past. And I've thought about joining a gym, but then I don't know if I can hold myself accountable. So I was thinking, and I actually did a little looking it up yesterday. There's a boxing gym here in Kdqn.
Yeah.
And
At the old
they
newspaper
hold you
office.
accountable. Like they will make sure you're there.
Yeah.
I just need other people to also hold. If it's just me, I'm gonna do it for a week. I'll stick to it great for a week, and then I'll totally fall off. There'll be one day where I'm like, I've, got this to do. I can't go work out today. And then 3 months later, I'm like, oh yeah, what happened to that? What is it?
How's the boxing gym going to hold you accountable? Like bust into your house, like punch
Yeah,
you
yeah.
a bunch of times while you're laying in your bed until you get up and go there?
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm like, don't you want to get in shape before you join a boxing gym? But that's the dumbest idea,
some things like maybe I have a buddy who got some bikes and he like some mountain bikes and he was like trying to ride them and stuff. He's like, I got to get in shape before I ride these bikes.
Yeah.
He's like never ridden them.
Yeah. There is certain things.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like religion, right? I've heard some people be like, you know what? I want to believe I'm almost there, but I'm still don't feel like I want to work on myself before I commit myself, And I've heard people say like that's really not just do it now.
Yeah.
And
If you're waiting to be saved, yeah.
Right.
You might wait a long time.
Yeah.
Greg says yes.
Greg says nods his head. Yeah.
I was just trying to think of something I wanted to say.
Right.
I think that obviously,
Is it like beautiful mind?
Obviously, I would not try to put those two things as equal.
Yeah.
I think in my opinion, your spiritual life is much more important than your physical life.
Mm-hmm.
But I also, I think that anybody, I do think that a lot of people think you got to be good enough to go to church.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about it that way. You got to be good enough to go to church.
Right,
Well,
right.
Nobody's good enough.
Right.
So
That's the idea,
It's
isn't
just
it?
a bunch of people that have failed at what they're supposed to be perfect at.
Mm-hmm.
Is why they need what they're going for.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think when you start doing the physical activity, I think one of the things about that is that you got to realize that you can't let one little setback keep you from moving forward.
Right.
And that's the same, like if you're on a diet or if you're working out, if you miss a day because your baby's sick,
Mm-hmm.
you just missed a day. Go
Right.
tomorrow.
Right.
You still keep going.
Yep.
And I mean, you can't let that one day turn into a month and then turn into a year and then
Yep.
you're back to where you were.
That's how it happens,
Yeah,
man.
and it's easy to do. You
Yep.
gotta have a little bit of commitment to it. And I think the easy thing for me, the thing about me is I have to have a particular time that I'm going to do it, and it has to be early in the day.
Right.
Because by the time I get to where I can do it at the end of the day, I'm too
Sure.
zapped. So,
Sure.
And that, like Box Post said here, around this time of the year, my life is very taxing.
Yeah.
So,
Very.
That's what I want. Yeah, if it's like
fine.
beautiful mind for you right now with all the tax figures and 1099s flashing across your eyes and
yeah, I dream about that stuff. It's actually nightmares.
I bet. All right, let's do some weather brought to you by First State Bank. Then after that, we're going to take a break because we have some very special in-studio guests coming for the local lowdown. So we're going to get into that a little bit early today. We'll be right back.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now, that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bailouts, $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Number one country weather.
All right. We are we are back live with the weather. Oh no, my weather is
It's going to be great.
Here we go. Got it. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day. Partly sunny with a high near 78. Calm winds coming from the south about 5 miles per hour today. Perfect little.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Tonight mostly clear, a low around 49. I really like that. That's been the savior of the days for me. Is because I'm feeling the heat a little bit. Midway 3-4 p.m. I can feel the.
It's just warm. It's just enough to warm you up.
Yes.
There's no humidity.
Yeah.
So
no humidity.
It's cool enough at night. Like my house, pretty well insulated. I don't know if the air conditioner run in days, even though it's getting close to 80 degrees. It still stays cool at my house thanks to the cool night.
Seems perfect. And then I go out at 9 p.m. or something like that right before bed. I'm like, ooh, yeah, that's perfect. Anyway, tomorrow sunny with a high near 81. Another beautiful day. Friday night is sitting at a 20% chance of showers with a low of 65. And Saturday does have a 30% chance of showers now as well, mainly after 1 p.m., partly sunny, and a high near 85. So winds gusting as high as 20 miles per hour as well. Sunday, sunny skies and a high near 71. Should be a beautiful weekend. And I suppose let's do it. Let's take a break, short break, and we're going to come back with the local lowdown and some very special in-studio guests.
Tired of hearing your vehicle making those awful noises? Are you scared your vehicle might fall apart as soon as you hit the road? Fortunately, we have Baker's Sales and Service, your local Napa Auto Parts dealer bringing quality parts at reasonable prices. Finally, that car, truck, or SUV sounds like it's supposed to. Now that's a place that can really get my engine going. Baker's Sales and Service with locations in Kdqn, Horatio, Nashville, Texarkana, Ashdown, and Locksburg.
See what's new at Cossatot River School District by visiting www.cossatot.us. From archery and forestry programs to the brand new competitive sports field and more, Cossatot River School District's small class sizes and 4-day school weeks make Cossatot River School District the right choice for faculty, students, and parents alike. School choice deadline is May 1st. Choose a school that's dedicated to safety, education, and community. Choose Cossatot River School District. We are unique, we are united, we are Cossatot River Strong.
Buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's. Or as we like to call it, the can't have just one deal. Mix and match a flaky sausage biscuit, savory sausage McMuffin, sausage McGriddles, or crispy hash browns. Want 2 sausage biscuits? Buy one, get one for $1. Want a sausage biscuit and hash browns? That's cool too. Choose more of what you love. Buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
Ho Chi Town's newest southern boutique, Kenzie's Corral, is now open and invites you to stop by the shopping center in Ho Chi Town to check out the hottest trends in clothing, shoes, hats, graphic tees, tanks, jewelry, and accessories to look your best this summer. Open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday with new arrivals each week. That's Kenzie's Corral, 8933 North U.S. Highway 259 in the shopping center, Ho Chi Town. Check out Kenzie's Corral on Facebook.
And we're back with the local lowdown, and it's brought to you by Kdqn Motorsports. ATVs, mowers, trimmers, parts, service, and accessories. Freddie's got it all. He's at 1587, Highway 70 West in Kdqn. He's open today. Go get your side by side,
lawnmowers,
tillers, anything else you've got that has to do with outsides, ready for this year, because I'm telling you, the grass is growing.
It is, isn't it?
As
And
we speak.
He's getting new stuff every week too, so
Yep.
check it out.
Check it out. If you can't fix yours,
He'll
he'll sell you a new one. Right?
And that too. Yeah, absolutely.
He's got new ones. He's got used ones. He's got repairs for all you need. So go check him out. Also, Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels and Company CPA. Same great service, same great people. They even got me out there in a closet. They have bilingual services available. They're at 990 Highway 70 East in Kdqn, 642-5900 for all your accounting needs. And we've got very special guests today. We have Stacy Dowdy and Lori House from the Sevier County Medical Center, and I know there are some very exciting things going on there.
I say you guys have been sharing some good news here recently.
Oh, absolutely. And good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Well, you joined us. Was it last week? Maybe it was the week before, to let us know that that Medicare came in, or this Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services (CMS) did the survey, and you guys passed with flying colors.
We did. It was amazing. They were so complimentary to us. Our staff has gone above and beyond to make sure that our policies and procedures are in line, and that survey proved that we actually follow those.
Yeah,
great.
Not only do we have them in writing, we actually go by them. So, they told us that there were hospitals that they've been surveying for 15 years that they go in and they have 20 findings. Guys, we had 5 findings, and they were little, tiny things.
They have to find something,
They do,
right?
that's true.
Yeah,
So they have a
yeah,
job.
Yeah.
So,
like these papers were out of order or something. Yeah, this
Exactly.
pen was not straight on the table.
Exactly. That I wasn't quite straight.
Yeah.
So last week on Thursday evening, kind of late in the day, they sent us that report. And what we have to do is we have to do a corrective action plan on those items. So I took the weekend, did the corrective action plan, turned it in first thing Monday morning. Yesterday, we got our final report saying everything looked perfect, you did everything right. And so now they're writing that letter to CMS that says, give these folks their number.
Wow, fantastic. So are we thinking is it still months or more a matter of weeks, you think?
It's a matter of weeks
Matter
now.
of weeks. Wonderful. And I believe the reimbursement rate, people might be wondering, well, how much of this are they actually going to reimburse? I believe with our type of hospital, it's going to be like 101%. Is that
It
right?
is for Medicare, but that's when we become a critical access hospital.
Okay, all right. So
Yeah.
that's still a little further
That's
down
a
the
little
line.
further. We're hoping that that's only like 3 or 4 months down the road.
Okay.
So right now we're an acute care hospital, and that's kind of like the hospital in Mena, the hospitals in Texarkana. But what we're going for is our critical access. That's why we're north of town because
Sure.
of that.
The distance,
35
right?
That's
Yeah, right.
That 35-mile rule. But we've already been through this process once. We know exactly what they're looking for. It's just going to be a matter of some paperwork.
Okay, sure.
So that's the thing. I mean, one of the things we got to, once we get our Medicaid number, then what's very important about that is we can actually start billing for our services.
Yes.
Yeah.
And-
But
and health insurance as well, right? I
Right.
mean,
And we can apply for those too and
yeah,
get that.
they're
going.
waiting on
Yeah.
obviously, if you can't get Medicare, Medicaid, health insurance probably not going to pay any.
Exactly.
It all is it's a domino kind of thing, right?
Medicare sets the standards.
There we go,
That
yeah.
all the other insurance companies go by. They might throw a few of their own in, but
Sure.
they're like, okay, Medicare sets the bar way up here. So if you can pass and get your Medicare number, we'll start talking to you. then.
You're good with us
Yeah.
then. Okay, I
Yep.
like it.
And then the thing is, we're going to turn around immediately once we get this number and apply for critical access status, which involves another survey.
Sure.
And involves another period of time of waiting for doing the back and forth, just like we got through doing. So we got to essentially do another survey to get that done. Hopefully it'll be quickly and we can get this critical access going as quickly as possible. But we're really excited to get this Medicaid number, be able to start actually turning in some claims and getting some money flowing in here that's actually money that we're earning. We're keeping up with some of it. And we're going to turn those claims in. but they're not there. We're not able to do that.
Okay, so you can
yet.
retroactively
Some
get
of them.
Some.
for some. Yeah.
If it's a true emergency visit, there's a rule in Arkansas that says they have to pay for a true emergency visit. Now, what are they going to consider a true emergency
Sure.
visit? That's the unknown right now, but there will be quite a few claims that they will pay. And we have the ladies out there right now, they're going through those, they're working them, and they're basically sitting in an electronic bucket waiting to push a button.
Awesome. Well, talk about critical access hospital. No doubt. I've been keeping fingers crossed that that'll be a quick, easy designation because obviously this hospital's been very critical. I believe the numbers I'm seeing over 1,000 people that you guys have served so far.
Well over 2,000.
Well over 2,000. Okay, I'm behind. It's just every week it grows. So that's fantastic. I think some of the figures I saw is like about 70% of those are Sevier County residents.
Yes.
And obviously getting some from southern Polk County, just considering the proximity there. But it just goes to show about 30% from outside the county. So this is not just great for folks here. We're getting people from outside the area using this hospital as well. And I think you probably anticipated that as well.
We did. You know, you can just kind of take the hospital and draw a circle around it, and that's where you expect to bring most of the people from, and that's exactly what we're seeing. We have a few stragglers that come in from here or there, but mainly we're serving exactly who we anticipated serving.
Excellent. Now, I did want to ask. I hear there's some news as well on the on some of the financial side, as far as a loan looks like is going to be coming through for the hospital.
It is, and we're so excited. So we did get the $3.5 million loan, and that was signed this week by the county judge, and we'll be able to close that loan and actually receive our money on May 15th. So we're going to be scraping by till May 15th, but we're going to make it. We've got a financial plan set out. We constantly work on a 13-week cash projection.
Okay.
And so we know that we're going to be okay.
Excellent. And again, this is just part of the board's been talking about this for
Yeah.
a couple of years, and I think maybe you could take it as a good sign. I believe originally the idea was the hospital would need about a $5.5 million loan, and turns out a little less is gonna get you guys through.
Yeah, and you know, two things. That's something that we talked about at Quorum Court. We had a special Quorum Court meeting to talk about that. So it's been out in the public. So we just want you to know that we have gotten that loan thanks to Farmers Bank,
Great, yeah.
locally, and big shout out to Jay Bigham. He really helped us out on that. Did a lot of work, spent a lot of time. And we appreciate his efforts on it, and due to that, I mean, it was not that we're, I think people hear that we need a loan and think we're not doing well. We are doing well, but like we told everybody, you can't bill,
right?
And so.
And you're at the mercy of government regulators
That's right.
too, and that moves at a slower pace.
Just
right?
need this bridge to get us to where we can bill, and then we'll be and I think we'll use these funds as we move along to again, like we've said before, to become more financially viable during the year, because one of the things with critical access hospitals is that reimbursement comes at the end of the year. That you talked about.
Well, I thought one I don't know if misconception is the right way to describe it, but a concern that I know you've heard before and we've talked about, and maybe if you just want to take a moment to address is people have said, well, they need more cuts, need staffing cuts until this reimbursement comes through. But it really looks like you guys are kind of working. I mean, it's not like running a retail store or any other type of private business. There's minimum staffing. There's a lot of you can't just have one person doing 10 different jobs up there, right? There's regulations as far as that, and I think you've said before that you're running as tight as you possibly can staff wise.
That's right. There are a lot of regulations. You have to have a certain nurse to patient ratio. Stacy is constantly looking at that. We came in Monday morning to 9 patients in the hospital, either in inpatient or observation. You can't have one nurse taking care of 9 patients. And we see that the level of our patients that we're having at the hospital, it's not a scratch. It's serious. These are folks that are having respiratory distress. They are extremely sick with COVID. we have a very high level of what they call acuity. They're sick folks,
Yeah.
basically.
And it's interesting that you bring that up. That seems like, I don't know if you would call it a phenomenon, but that is an issue you're seeing a lot in healthcare right now. Maybe it's because a lot of people were only using hospitals and medical services during the COVID-19 pandemic if they really, really had to, if they had COVID or something, and medical professionals like, please don't come to the hospital, don't go to the doctor unless you really need to. And I was talking to dentist. You may have heard an interview that we had on the news earlier today with Dr. Terry Fiddler of the Arkansas Mission of Mercy. He's a longtime dentist in Arkansas. They put on this free dental clinic, and it'll be tomorrow and Saturday. And he said just what they've seen at this, it's amazing how many people come in thinking they just have a dental issue, and they have undiagnosed diabetes, obesity, heart disease, and a bunch of other factors that these folks are not being seen anywhere else. And I figure without a hospital here for so long, we've probably got a lot of folks who maybe have issues not realizing it until they come see you guys, maybe for something else.
And that's what we're seeing in our ER as well, as a lot of these chronic conditions have gone untreated, properly. And so now the patients are in an emergency situation. And so I'm just glad that we are here now, that we can, be able to provide the care that they need.
I said like 300 words there, and you perfectly summarized it in a sentence. You guys are great.
Yeah.
And I also want to stress that we're providing education to the community as well. We've partnered up in the last couple of weeks with Breaking the Ties That Bind. They had Genesis Cancer Center to come over and talk about colorectal cancer awareness. You guys need to watch our Facebook page and things like that, and we'll talk about it on here as well. But we're going to start having more and more community events where you come out and, receive that free education. We're going to be at the Senior Citizens Day. We're going to have, Stacey, I'm not going to take this away from you. Tell them what we're going to have.
Oh, so we've partnered up with UAMS and provide AR saves in our emergency department, and that's for folks who are having stroke-like symptoms, and then we readily have telehealth communications.
Oh, okay.
So this same team from UAMS, they have what they call a mega brain, and it's a big inflatable brain, and it has educational spots all over it, but it's to help educate the public of what happens in the brain when you have a stroke. So
is it like a bouncy house?
Yeah. 17.
Yeah.
It's 17 feet.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that is a big
man.
brain.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's almost as big as Greg's.
Yeah. Yeah, surely.
Yeah.
But
Oh, my goodness.
by providing the education, that we're hoping that we can catch things early enough so that we
Yes.
can prevent those long-term side effects of those strokes and other chronic illnesses that folks have here in the community.
Absolutely, wow! And I say, hopefully, you guys keep getting the LifeShare blood bus up
Oh,
here.
yes.
They've been all over the place. I think we're still seeing a big national shortage in blood. So, if I can just give a quick plug for them, if you get a chance,
Yeah.
give them some blood.
We're going to have them up once a quarter, and
Excellent.
I really encourage everyone to use them because that's actually where we get our blood for the hospital. So
Absolutely.
what you're donating here is coming right back to our county.
All right,
Yeah,
perfect.
great. Anything else?
I do. I had one of our Facebook followers reached out to me this week and said, "Hey, I'm starting to encounter some poisonous snakes while I'm out, in the woods, whether they're turkey hunting or whatever."
Sure.
And he asked the question, "Do you carry antivenom at the hospital?" And the answer is yes.
Really?
You do not have to go anywhere else. Time is of the essence. Okay. So if you do get bit by a poisonous snake, we can take care of you.
Right on.
Great.
Okay.
Great. And one other thing, the hospital board meeting is today at 1:30
Oh, perfect.
at the hospital. So if you would like to attend, or you can watch it on Facebook, it'll be there. And so it's a public meeting held in public, so everybody's welcome to attend.
Perfect.
Right. That's where you can come and ask your questions and hear it right from the horse's mouth.
There you
That's
go.
right.
Awesome.
Or the other end if I have to answer.
Let me ask you. Let me ask if I catch like a water moccasin in my yard. Do you want me to bring it up to y'all's place so you can milk it up there?
But
Or?
you know what? If you take a picture of it, that might help
Okay.
diagnose what it is.
Well, I mean, I'm not.
But-
I don't plan to get bit by it. I was just
No.
gonna bring it if you need some extra venom.
Yeah,
And-
no. We
okay.
kind of like to order the kind in the
All
vials
right,
already.
yeah, I
but
got you.
yeah. If you do get bit by a snake, please do not bring it to
So
us.
much for my small
Okay,
hometown venom farm, I guess. And
Yeah.
All
And
right.
we don't encourage getting bit either.
yeah.
All right, I guess that's the local lowdown for today, and it's brought to you by DeQueen Motorsports. Go see Freddie for all your needs for your outdoor activities, whether it's mowing, ATVing, or gardening. Go see Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services for all your tax needs. And it's April 15th or 18th is rapidly approaching, so
It is, isn't it,
go
Greg?
see them soon. And we'll be back in just a minute with your birthday club brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed.
The annual Little River County 4-H Rabies Clinic will be held April 10th through the 14th at the Ashdown Vet Clinic from 3:30 to 5 p.m. Appointments can be made for other times throughout the week. Rabies shots are $10, DAPP shots are $15, lepto shots are $10, upper respiratory shots for cats are $15, and the feline leukemia shots are $20. Arkansas law requires that all dogs and cats 3 months or older have a rabies vaccination yearly. If you have any questions, please call the Ashdown Vet Clinic at 870-898-5181.
1 in 8 women in the United States will develop breast cancer during her lifetime. Early detection is the key to successfully treating breast cancer. Windsor Radiology in the DeQueen Health and Wellness Building now partners with the American Breast Cancer Foundation, which may cover the entire cost of your mammogram, regardless of age, without insurance, and in all states. Don't put off a simple test that could save your life. For more information, call Brittany at Windsor Radiology 870-518-4332.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in DeQueen today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
Do. That's right. We are back, and it's time for the Birthday Club, brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed. 642-2190 is the number to call to get your birthdays and anniversaries in. Also, send them through our email, numberonecountry@yahoo.com. And lastly, you can send them through our Facebook. However, it's an incredibly slow process. So if you are going to do it through Facebook, maybe send it through our Facebook Live, because that's immediate, and go ahead and drop a like while you're there. Also, you can feel free to put out any shout-outs that you want on our Facebook Live. Anything at all. We'll shout it out.
Yeah, maybe.
Yorendi Salazar right away on Facebook Live says, happy birthday to Mrs. Ashley at Little Bitty City.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Mrs.
birthday.
Ashley.
I got a big happy birthday going out to Mackenzie Seymour. She turns 23 today.
Nice.
Nobody likes you when you're 23.
That's true.
I like her.
Yeah?
Yeah. I know she has to put up with some, really rough people
Yeah.
in her life.
For sure.
A very special happy birthday to Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And by the way, I was just quoting a Blink-182 song.
Nobody
I hope
likes you
everybody
when you're
loves her.
23.
I know.
Okay.
I know you are. But that's Brendan's significant other.
Right.
The firefighter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which he's a Morris. So we could use all those Morris names.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that.
They didn't do that this
No,
time.
not this time.
Yeah,
But
just
it's
the
not
Seymour
over. The
gang.
birthday club's
Yes.
not over yet either.
It's
That
not
was-
over.
Linda may call in.
That's true.
That was a happy birthday to Mackenzie from the Seymour gang.
Yeah, that's from the
Yay.
Seymour gang.
Yeah.
Also, I got a happy birthday to Bill Montgomery of Locksburg. He turned 63 today.
All right.
63. Happy birthday from Amy and family.
Nobody likes you when you're 63.
Yeah. I've got
You
a
still love me when I'm 64. though. That's the question.
Thank you. Well, I have a good one right here. A huge happy birthday going out to Scotty Westbrook, turning 58 today. That's right. Scotty Westbrook says, grab another gear, man. You're almost at that cruising age. Heath from Heath. So thank you so much, Heath, for sending that in. Scotty Westbrook. We appreciate everybody sending in these birthdays, my
Yeah.
friends. We need some anniversaries as well. Come on.
How about this? A big, huge, massive happy 18th birthday to Allie Williamson. She's a senior at DeQueen High, and that's from your favorite relative.
Allie Williamson.
That's going to be her great grandmother.
Oh, gotta be.
Yeah?
Jane Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allie Williamson, happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Happy birthday from
How
us
old?
to 18.
18.
Oh, yeah.
years old, and,
Yeah.
and a great third baseman for the Lady Leopard softball team.
Nice. Also, by the way, as soon as the birthday club is done, I didn't want to interrupt. That was a great local lowdown you guys were doing. Great information and all that. But we will have Game of Themes coming up here in just a minute. I already got it
sorry.
sorted out. No, you're fine. I knew we were going to push it off just a little bit today. So just 5 minutes or so.
Shout out to Patrick, too, because he's awesome and very gentlemanly. Because when we went kayaking, he took care of, like, lugging up the boats, putting the boats in the water, making sure I didn't fall in, stuff like that. So, yeah.
Shout out to Patrick.
Shout out to you.
He gives the salute.
Great kayaking partner.
How about this one? Oh,
I'm sorry. Go
no,
ahead.
you're fine. Mountain Fork, right?
Yeah, Rolling Fork.
Rolling Fork.
Rolling Fork.
Yeah,
I
Rolling
just
Fork.
saw that bridge over there.
Yep, perfect.
Over there.
And that's. Do you ever swim in that water? You can. Patrick says you can.
We got to a spot that was pretty clear and shallow, and I thought, gosh, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, but mostly boating and kayaking water. Fishing water, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to go kayak fishing. I think that'd be the main advantage.
We need to talk some more about that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I got a big happy birthday going out to Teresa Sims of Kdqn. That's a happy birthday from Carolyn. Happy birthday, Teresa Sims. Da, 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 da. Let's check my Facebook again real quick.
I got a couple of people on here. Happy birthday to Lacey Young.
Lacey Young.
My daughter's running buddy. You'll see her running all over Sevier County.
One of them crazies
They
at 4
just
in the
run
morning.
all over the place.
That's insane.
I mean, you just look up and they're there.
Do they run in the mornings,
Yeah.
like when it's dark out
Early,
around
yeah,
here?
yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen them.
Yeah, they do.
Y'all
That's
is
got to be a
crazy.
great time to be running, though.
Yeah.
Cold, little cooler.
Yeah.
And
Nobody's bothering you.
nobody's bothering you, exactly.
Unless you get run over by trucks, what I tell them.
Yeah.
You know, they do stay on the sidewalk most of the time.
Mhm.
It's also Carrie Pasetsky's birthday. Happy birthday, Carrie.
Happy birthday, Carrie.
And I'm not going to tell you how old she is, but she's not in her 30s anymore.
Oh, okay. All right. Leave it up.
Yeah.
For debate. Thomas Jefferson's birthday is today.
It is.
It is. And then you also have Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah, I saw that. There's another funky one on there. What's that girl's name?
Let's see here.
It rhymes.
Da, 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 da. Al Green turned 77 today.
All right.
Yes, sir.
People are completely unrecognizable.
Al Green?
No, not Al Green. The rest of them.
Yeah.
TikTok stars.
Yeah. Al Green is probably responsible for a lot of people being here on this planet today.
Yeah. That's exactly
A lot.
true.
If you know, you know. Let's
There's
see
Jessica
here.
Vanessa.
Jessica Vanessa.
Yeah. 31, movie actress.
Hey, Hunter
Ron.
Pence turns 39 today. The only reason I know him, he's a famous baseball player. He plays for the Giants, I believe. Do you know Hunter Pence? Oh, he's a big Magic the Gathering player.
He does play
Oh.
for the Giants.
He does play for the Giants. Let's
Ron
see here.
Perlman.
Ron Perlman, come on.
Love him.
Incredible voice.
Mm-hmm.
Da, 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 da. I think that's going to do it for the birthday club.
Great birthday club.
Good
Lots
one.
of birthdays.
Thank you for getting those in. We appreciate y'all. I will check the station's Facebook one last time because every time I end it, one comes straight through and it bugs me.
Did you say Ron Perlman?
I did, or Jen did.
Mhm.
Okay.
I love Hellboy, the original,
Yeah, that's a good one.
and the second one. Yeah. He does such a great job.
Yep. He used to commentate all, or not commentate, but he was like the narrator for all the UFC events and
Really?
and the Ultimate Fighter shows. Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
And what else? He did the voice for all the introductions in the game Fallout until Fallout 4. They were like, well, we don't need that anymore.
Oh.
So take 20 years of a gig and then
Yeah.
just throw them away.
That's sad.
To save a few bucks, I'm sure.
He's great.
He is great. All right. That's going to do it for the Birthday Club. It's been brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed, 642-2190. Get those birthdays and anniversaries in for tomorrow. We got to take a special segment here, a special second, because we do have Jerry Don Killian in studio, as you can see.
Yeah.
On Facebook Live. He's right there.
He's joining us.
He's joining us. Always here.
He stays with us.
That's right. He works over at Hale Real Estate Sales, my friends, and at Hale Real Estate Sales in Kdqn, they still believe in that good old-fashioned, custom, personalized, friendly service. Whether you're a first-time buyer like me or a commercial investor like Greg, Hale Real Estate Sales is the place to go in Sevier County and the surrounding areas. So you can see all the listings at halerealestatesales.com or give them a call at 870-584-3001. We did take a moment to go to halerealestatesales.com, which I'm going to do right now as we speak, because it's a great website. It's also mobile friendly, so you can go on your phone. And when you call that number, you're either going to talk to Larry Hale, the man himself, Sandy Brewster, Bud Gentry, Frida Arndt, Juan Balderas, who is a bilingual option over. That's how bilingual?
Yeah.
All right, got it.
Gosh, man, I really thought you were going to sail through this.
Yeah, me too. Juan Balderas, and he's a great guy too.
He is.
So definitely check him out. Myra Catherine Hale, of course. Jerry Don Killian joining us in studio, and the great Eric Smith.
Yeah.
As well. So those are all their brokers. So and agents. Very cool. And you can
I'm sorry.
No, please.
Well, I was just going to tell you a couple of things I saw this week. I saw Myra Catherine had posted some. She had actually went from a property that they were selling and went out to the surrounding property that was owned by the government and taken pictures of that property also and show you what you could go to from the property that they were selling.
Right.
So they go above and beyond,
Yeah.
not just the property. They go outside that property, look around, see what you can do.
Yeah.
It's easy. I know Jerry Don, I was talking to him earlier this week, and he was had to miss something because he was busy working during his lunch hour.
That's right.
Yeah, so they're there for you 24/7.
Committed, dedicated to making sure you are happy in your brand new home or selling your home. And Jerry Don came on the show a couple weeks ago now, and I thought it was a super interesting chat with him, talking about what people hyper focus on when they're getting a house ready to sell and what they should be focusing on. And really kind of brought some stuff to light a little bit, maybe make you calm down in that moment that you're just, I got a billion things to do. And he's like, what? We have 5. You got 5 things to do. Right. All right. These are the 5. Then after you can work on that other stuff. But this is what you need to do now. And probably is a great guy to get in there and calm down. All right, we're going to do this. Here's the list of what we need to do. So shout out to Jerry Don, who joins us in studio, of course. He's always here on the Morning Brew now. That's going to do it. HaleRealEstateSales.com or call them at 870-584-3001 at Hale Real Estate Sales.
It can be done.
Hale, yeah. Go to Hale for your next property. He says go to Hale. Yeah. And we'll make a sale. There you go. Let's see here. Man, I might not have time to do Game of Themes in this hour. I may not have time, honestly.
Oh, we got a whole 8 o'clock
We got a whole 8 o'clock hour, and they don't mind. We're lacking on games and things to do tomorrow, so we could also move that over to tomorrow and maybe throw in a little extra special prize for it. What do you guys think?
Tomorrow's Freaky Friday, isn't it?
Tomorrow is Freaky Friday. So
what?
Oh, maybe I'll have to make it a horror movie theme. Yeah. We'll decide. We'll decide on that. For now, I have to take this break before we go into your news. We will be right back.
When you're looking to buy a new car, truck, or SUV, or just need a quality repair shop for your existing one, James Hodge Dodge will definitely fulfill your needs. They pride themselves on being one of the outstanding dealerships in McCurtain County and for the surrounding area. Their entire team is fully committed to delivering on the Hodge promise. Great deals for both new and pre-owned vehicles and top customer satisfaction. And remember, free oil changes for life with the Hodge Auto Group. James Hodge Dodge, South Park Drive in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Apply for an auto loan in minutes at RRCU. Great rates are a click away. Simply log on to rrcu.com. You'll drive happy with our great auto loans at RRCU. To apply for your auto loan, log on to rrcu.com. Annual percentage rate with approved credit. Rates and terms based on credit scores. Rates subject to change. Apply for your auto loan now at rrcu.com.
Sonic has something delicious for you. Hey, announcer guy, that's your cue.
Try the new Super Sonic Double Stack Cheeseburger. 2 juicy, pure seasoned beef patties and 2 types of cheddar cheese, topped with grilled onions, crinkle cut pickles, creamy mayo, and classic mustard on a toasted brioche bun.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely craving that previously mentioned thing.
Super Sonic Double Stack Cheeseburger.
Sonic.
Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Your best source for lumber and building materials is Bailey Discount Building Supply in Kdqn. Bailey offers paint and stain, hardware, plumbing, electrical, cabinets, and vanities, concrete steps, and even generators, and Cajun cookers. Literally everything that you'll need for your next building project. And you'll also experience the best customer service anywhere. That's Bailey Discount Building Supply. Visit them at 880 East Colin Ray Drive in Kdqn or call them 870-642-2851.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. Let's start creating yours with the SUVs of the future. Like Ford Escape, Edge, or Explorer. They all earned government 5-star overall crash safety ratings by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Because the SUVs of the future aren't designed for a few. They're for everyone. Be future ready with Ford SUVs. Government 5-star safety ratings are part of the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's New Car Assessment Program. For more information, visit nhtsa.gov.
Truck drivers, are you ready for more home time? JB Hunt is hiring local CDLA drivers near Derricks. Enjoy daily home time, average earnings of $75,000 a year, and access to medical benefits that start after just 30 days. Aside from the perks of a consistent schedule and pay, JB Hunt offers competitive benefits packages, paid time off, and a company-matched 401k. There's no better time to join the largest dedicated provider in the country. Visit drivejbhunt.com to pre-qualify today. That's drivejbhunt.com.
That's right. We are back live. And just going to talk for a quick moment before we get into your news.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Let's just say all right for 5 minutes.
All right. You got big plans this weekend,
I got
Gregory?
big plans.
You got some big plans.
I got
plans?
big, not just plans.
Yeah.
I have big plans.
What are the plans?
They're to do tax returns until I drop dead.
Exhilarating.
Actually, not. I hope not drop dead. I hope
Why?
Fall asleep. Yeah.
Don't drop dead.
I'm not going to do that.
All right. What's your plan for next weekend?
My plan for next weekend is to be out of doors.
Out of doors.
Yeah.
Right.
I will be outside.
Right.
I will be outside somewhere. It
Yeah.
depends on what it's doing.
When are we doing the big congratulations, Greg? You're finally kind of semi-retired party.
I don't know what we're going to do. We got to figure that out.
Yeah, we do.
If it warms up some, we can combine the kayaking deal.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Or the lake barbecue deal.
That'll
and
work great.
kayaking, lake barbecue, revels celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of sounds great.
Doesn't it?
And we can start off this week.
Yeah.
Early.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Let's do it.
I can't do it, but y'all can go ahead. You go ahead and get warmed up.
Okay.
Because you don't want to just start off cold.
Right.
I mean, you got to really, if you're going to have a party, you got to have a party to start out.
Yeah, we need a pre-party.
Yeah, you got to have a pre one.
Yeah.
To get warmed up for it. You can't just jump right off into it because it's just overwhelming.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I mean,
'cause it's going to be big.
Yeah. It's like when you have to eat a big meal.
Yeah.
Like when you're going to eat Thanksgiving dinner, you best eat a little breakfast or something.
Yeah.
Fill up a little bit on that so that when it
Warm
comes
up.
time, you're all stretched and ready.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You were going to say something.
Yes, I was just thinking I will go with you to the boxing gym.
Yeah?
I would.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, hold
We
each
should
other
do it.
accountable.
We should do it, yeah. You've been doing a lot of walking.
I have.
Yeah, you want to get in shape. Most people I read, even if you are in shape, will collapse 75% into the first boxing
That's
training.
great,
So,
though. I mean, when you feel that, when you're going to bed at night knowing you actually did something, like it just feels so good.
Yeah.
Even if you are tired, that's
what
the point.
What am I going to do? I've always wanted to take up some sort of martial art. You know, I've always I boxed a little bit when I was just around in and out of high school.
Mhm.
And then I didn't. And I was in pretty good shape.
Mhm.
And over the past decade, everything has declined significantly. I used to be skinny. I used to be really fit, I believe is the word for it. Now, I was muscular,
Mhm.
but I was fit, felt good, could run for days. That was my, thing I could hold. I could run for days.
Yeah.
And then I started smoking and not exercising and not eating well. And then at least when I would work at a place, that would at least keep some of the pounds off because I'd be
Mhm.
walking around sales, and then
Yeah.
at the dealership, you're on your feet all day just running back and forth.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I took this job, honestly, for the past 3 years, I've felt a marked decline in my physical well-being.
And Jabba.
What's that? Jabba. Yeah, just Jabba here. I'll give you a
The great thing about that is that you don't have to keep declining. You can stop now and change some things.
I have 1 year.
All right. Hey,
or no,
that's
I
it.
have till August. Darn
Oh.
it.
Hey, I know
Before I'm 30.
I know what we can do.
Mm.
I think what we'll do is we're going to put you in training,
Mhm.
and we're going to get you ready to fight.
No.
Jay
No
Lindley.
fight. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
All
you're
right.
going to fight Jay Lindley.
Yeah.
We're going to put you two in the ring.
Okay.
Now, I want you to box because he's the kung
Jiu-jitsu.
fu expert.
Yeah, yeah.
whatever it
He's
is.
the Steven Seagal of martial arts.
Yeah,
pretty much, whatever he does over there.
so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I just want you to pound on him.
All right.
Yeah, I think, and then see if he can.
Yeah.
what
Do
he-
the.
I think that'd be pretty cool. I think we could sell tickets to that.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be live. We could promote it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Show
Who are
it
you
on-
going to box?
I'm not gonna box.
Yeah, it's a
I'll
celebrity
box you if
boxing
you won't
match.
hit me.
Okay. But what my thought is, what am I going to do? Get in shape before I try and get in shape?
Yeah.
Yes?
I got somebody in
No,
town
no.
I'd like to box.
No, I mean what do you do?
There you go.
There
We
you
got
go.
another one.
All right.
I'll tell you what you do.
Mm-hmm.
We'll tie you to the back of my Jeep.
Yeah.
And we'll pull you around town.
All right.
Like Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Mendelbaum.
Yeah,
Mendelbaum.
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 Yeah. They can keep up with that.
Yeah. All of a sudden the blood starts dripping out of the
Yeah. No, my thought process is I shouldn't work out so that then I can feel good going to work out. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like I need to get in shape before I go to a boxing gym.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. Just even some light exercising to get kind of stretch out a little bit, get some cardio going. That's a huge thing is doing
I mean,
cardio, by the way.
boxing is all cardio.
Which is great. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Just shouldn't wait. I feel like I should just do it. Just hop in.
And that's what I'm lacking right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get there
Right.
as soon as this week's over.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
everybody.
been doing the other part.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
weightlifting part, but I hadn't really been doing much cardio because that takes time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And more time than I have right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to start. Plus, it's time to get outside. It's really cool to walk outside right now.
Yeah.
I want to not sweat a lot. That I don't think that's gonna help.
No, that doesn't
I think I could be like
That's
extremely
so good
fit.
for you.
You ain't seen. Have you seen me in an August just doing
have.
nothing?
I have.
That's
but
not good.
Hey,
That's
if you
that's
just give into it,
other normal.
Just
What?
give into it.
Give into what?
The sweat.
I
Enjoy
it has
it.
taken me over.
Just-
There's no resisting.
Just realize that it, like Jen said, it's good for you. Just give into it. Just sweat all you can.
Yeah.
Make
I
sweat,
already
try
do.
to sweat more.
It's impossible.
Yeah, no, well, then just give into it. It's great.
I have. It's taken my entire. It's taken a whole. It's like 1,000 pounds of pressure on me.
Yeah,
But
but I'm saying you hadn't given into it. You're fighting it still, and that's
There's
why
no
I can
fighting
tell
it.
you're fighting it.
There's no
Even though it's
fighting it.
happening, you're fighting.
I'm
it. Just
powerless.
let it have it.
I'm
Let
Just let
powerless
it
to
happen.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just who
Just let
cares?
it happen.
Done and over
Enjoy
with.
it.
Let it happen.
Let it happen.
Just
Yeah.
and stop fretting over it.
Yeah,
I'm just sitting there. I'm like fighting it. Like, don't sweat.
that's what you're doing right there.
No, I'm
And
not.
it makes you sweat worse.
No.
You may not be actually doing that, but
No.
you're.
I'm sitting
thinking
there
that.
going,
I'm gonna.
I
sweat.
want to die.
You're thinking.
I
I'm
need
gonna
to
sweat.
move. I need to move. I need to summer in Alaska. That's what I'm doing. I just
Sweating
sit there
is a way of your body cooling
and
down.
I'm just looking in the distance, forlorn, and staring into the abyss, just thinking about the cool Canada winter
And what I'm
as I
telling you,
die slowly.
and what I'm telling you is when
Yeah.
you feel that coming on,
Mhm.
you get up and just do some 20 jumping jacks.
Yeah.
And get that sweat going.
It's going already. It's full bore, full steam ahead, dude.
But I'm telling you, really get it going where it's just dripping off of you.
Yeah, I think Patrick's the only one on my side in this room. He's seen it. He's seen it. He's like, you can't. It's not pretty. You can't sweat any more than I do.
Well, I'm just
Patrick
telling
was. He's like, something wrong with you?
Yeah.
You're just sitting there.
Well,
And I'm just like that meme. Yeah.
But I'm telling you, once you start sweating like that,
Mhm.
that changes that kind of sweating.
Yeah.
That just
To a
sitting
new
there
kind of
sweating.
sweaty.
Once
That
you
doesn't
get it-
smell.
Well, no.
We're way late. We're
I know.
7
I
minutes
know.
late, Greg.
I know.
It's
Hey,
my fault.
Let's go to
Yeah.
I do like walking. I try to walk like 2 miles a day.
Yeah.
Anybody's always welcome to join me.
Yeah.
It's good for you. What did I say a while ago? I think they said suggested 15 minutes of walking a day is
Yeah.
really good for you. Make it 30 minutes. Make it an
I
hour.
don't want to be seen with you.
I understand that. There's ways around it. You can walk like 10 feet behind me.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I'm stalking you now.
Yeah. Okay. Ahead of me.
She can wear a crown and you could walk behind her.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Be
There you
the
go.
jester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll work. That'll work. We got to get into the news. Everybody,
Let's wait one
hush
more-
up.
let's wait one more
Hush
minute.
up.
One more
All
minute.
right. It's time. Horatio State Bank and Moyer Equipment brings you the news today.
Your number one country 92.1 is KDQN, the Queen Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana. Local news this hour is presented by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. And by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey. This Saturday, the Arkansas and Oklahoma chapters of the 99s Organization of Women Pilots will add to the J. Lynn Helms Sevier County Airport ramp by painting a giant compass rose on the newly resurfaced ramp surface. The professionally surveyed compass rose benefits the aviation community by providing a calibrated location to swing a compass on an aircraft. The project will honor local pilot and former 99's International President Jody McCarroll. A special design element will be added to the compass rose to recognize Jody McCarroll's service to the 99s as an international president from 2002 to 2004. It was Dr. Jason Lofton who had the idea to honor Jody McCarroll with a compass rose at her home airport. Kdqn Police Chief Scott Simmons and Dick Tallman helped coordinate the 99's effort with the airport construction project at the Sevier County Airport. The 99s continue to paint the beautiful and useful compass rose at airports all over the country today to carry on the tradition. Arkansas native and 99 member Louise Staden was one of the women hired by the Airport Division of the Bureau of Air Commerce in 1935 to do air marking as an aid to navigation. Arkansas 99's air-making project chair Julie Haldenbohr said they're excited to share this compass rose with the aviation community and honor one of the 99's leaders, Jody McCarroll. The 99's International Organization of Women Pilots mission is to promote advancement of aviation through education, scholarships, and mutual support while honoring their unique history and sharing their passion for flight. Founded in 1929 by 99 women pilots, including Amelia Earhart and Louise Staden, the organization has grown to include thousands of members in over 40 countries today. The Arkansas and Oklahoma 99s are two chapters of the 99s organization located in the states of Arkansas and Oklahoma. To find out more about the 99s, visit 90-9s.org. And in a little bit of outdoors news, regular bouts of rain may have kept many gardens on hold during the last few weeks, but they've filled most backwaters and ponds just in time for folks who get excited about opening night of frog gigging. Arkansas's frog hunting season begins at noon this Saturday and continues until midnight on December 31st. In Arkansas, only bullfrogs may be harvested, and the limit is 18 frogs per day, measured from noon one day until noon the next. There are relatively few rules for frog hunting, but you do need a fishing license to be legal. Guns are not allowed to harvest frogs, but most people opt for long, multi-tine spears called gigs to capture their frogs. Nets and arrows also may be used, or if you're stealthy enough and have a sure enough grip, you may want to give grabbing the frogs barehanded a shot. No matter which method you use, frogging requires you to get as close as possible to your target, which means your best bet is to go at night. Frogging is often a two-person hunt. One will navigate a small flat-bottomed boat or canoe, while the other is designated as the grabber or gigger. The boat captain will scan the shoreline with a spotlight, watching for the frog's bright yellow glowing eyes to shine back and give up its location. From there, it's just a matter of easing into striking range of the frog while keeping the light on it, which bewilders the quarry long enough to take a shot at gigging it. And a reminder that Horatio Elementary School is hosting a pre-registration event today and tomorrow beginning at 8:30 and continuing till 3 p.m. both days. If your child is turning 5 on or before August 1st of this year and you'd like for them to attend Horatio Elementary School next year, visit the elementary office to register them. You must bring proof of residency, birth certificate, social security card, and immunization record. For more information, call 870-832-1930. The deadline is noon today to register for the Sevier County Extension's office meal planning on a budget workshop scheduled to be held from 9 to 11 Friday morning at the UA Casadot Adams building. Those interested or attending are invited to bring their own ideas and an inventory of their pantry. Refreshments will be served during the event. For more information on the Sevier County Extension's office meal planning on a budget workshop, call 584-3013. We'll be back with more news following this break and this message from our sponsors.
I don't want to think about retirement. I'm young. But I figured I need a plan. So I talked to Horatio State Bank about an IRA. Turns out, the earlier I start, the better. Now I can't wait to retire. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
When there's work to do, ground to break, and a reputation to uphold, you need the powerful, durable Kubota RTVX, North America's #1 selling diesel utility vehicle. Now, get the RTVX for 0 down, 0% APR for 36 months. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
And we are back with Kdqn News. Sevier County 4-H held its annual Indoor-O-Rama competition on April 3rd. This year's event consisted of speeches, singing, instrumental, and modeling. There were 10 4-Hers competing in different categories. The winners in the junior and senior divisions will be able to compete against others in the District O-Rama in June at Malvern. Those competing and the categories they competed in are as follows. In the Cloverbuds, Allie Gregg, Tap Dance, Molly Mangum, Fashion Review, Gigi Herring, Horse Speech, Elliot Hooker, Fashion Review, and Landon Tabler, Vocal. In the juniors category, Leighton Frazier and Reagan Frazier, Fashion Review, Madison Tabler, Instrumental. And in the seniors, Jake Seymour, Animal Science, Audrey Pradana, Fashion Review. Sevier County also held its Outdoor O-Rama earlier this year. Outdoor consists of gun safety, bicycling, and sport fishing. There were 68 local 4-Hers competing. Winners will have the opportunity to represent Sevier County this June as well. Winners of each category include in the juniors division, Leighton Frazier, sport fishing, Kenna Ferguson, bicycling, and Jude Gallagher, gun safety. In the seniors division, Zaylee Frazier, sport fishing, James Bartek, bicycle, and gun safety. In our next story, the Arkansas Department of Agriculture is now accepting applications for the 2023 Arkansas Century Farm Program. The program recognizes Arkansas families who have owned and farmed the same land for at least 100 years. Online and printable applications are available at agriculture.arkansas.gov. There is no cost to apply. To qualify, Arkansas farms must meet the following criteria. The same family must have owned the farm for 100 years by December 31st of this year. The line of ownership from the original settler or buyer may be through children, grandchildren, siblings, and nephews or nieces, including through marriage and adoption. The farm must also be at least 10 acres of the original land acquisition and make a financial contribution to the overall farm income. Qualifying Arkansas farms will receive a personalized Arkansas Century Farm Certificate and metal sign listing the farm name and year established. Arkansas is home to more than 42,000 farms, of which 96% are family-owned and operated. Since the program began in 2012, 568 farms have been certified in almost every county in Arkansas. Find lists of previously inducted Arkansas Century Farm families at agriculture.arkansas.gov. Contact Beth Moore at 501-539-4027 or email beth.moore@agriculture.arkansas.gov with questions. Applications must be received via email or postmarked on or before May 31st to be eligible for designation as a 2023 inductee. And finally, the Arkansas Mission of Mercy is returning this month to provide free dental care to thousands of people following a 2-year hiatus during the COVID-19 pandemic. The 2-day dental clinic is scheduled for Friday, April 14th and Saturday, April 15th in the Conway Expo Center. The event is held to provide free dental care to people who otherwise lack the access or resources necessary to address their dental needs. Dr. Terry Fiddler, Executive Director of Arkansas Mission of Mercy, said 2023 marks the organization's 15th year of providing free dental care through this annual clinic.
This is our 15th year after a 2-year hiatus. We have, over these years, we have seen somewhat north of 24,000 patients at a little over $16 million worth of free dentistry. We see anywhere from 1,800 to 2,500 on those 2-day schedule. It cost us about $250,000 to put this project on every time.
The clinic provides a wide variety of services at absolutely no cost to patients. Dr. Fiddler said the clinic aims to serve patients who do not have dental insurance and otherwise lack the means to pay for dental care. The 2-day dental clinic, set for April 14th through 15th, will be held on a first-come, first-served basis. The clinic will continue until the last person is seen. For more information on the Arkansas Mission of Mercy, visit arkansasdentistry.com/ARMOM. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer, and by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
That's right. We're back live. KDQN 92.1 with the Morning Brew. And it's time for the 8 o'clock hour.
Man, I can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait for the 8 o'clock hour. Of course, we got some weather and a whole bunch of different nonsense to talk about. One thing I wanted to bring to light here is I have 2 rivaling articles. One that has the most toxic millennial trends, and one that has the most toxic boomer trends.
Ooh.
Yeah. Which should we start with the millennials first since they're younger?
We will. We'll
so.
let the youngsters go.
Yeah, we'll let the youngsters go first. So number 1 on the list of the trends that people do not like about millennials, not being able to take a joke. That's the number 1. And I think they're including Gen Zers in this as well. Maybe. Yeah.
They have to.
Yeah.
They cannot take jokes.
Yeah, millennials always calling somebody sensitive, but you make a joke about them being old, and here they come ready to throw a cane at you. That's very true, I've found. And then number 2, complaining about Gen Z trends, which I think maybe this article was written by a Gen Zer.
Yeah.
But I find myself doing that a lot, but I just don't get it. Just like you didn't get it. Us, our thing, or the generation below you,
Yeah.
I don't get it. Because the TikTok stuff and the weird comedy online and so I don't get it. The
It's
memes.
a completely different sense of humor.
For sure.
I don't know.
You think it's like mean?
And their fashion.
It's mean.
Don't you think it's
Everything's
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
The
fashion.
humor's
Their
mean.
fashion is really weird.
Yeah, the
I
fashion.
don't know. What do they call it? Scrunchy girls or whatever. They literally wear scrunchies as bracelets. And they wear mom jeans from the 90s and
With
baggy
holes in 'em.
sweaters, holes and platform shoes. It's just weird.
Girls were doing that in my school. Scrunchies as bracelets and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Well, okay.
Yeah, fine. And number 3 was repeating the same cycles as previous generations. This person says, I was really hoping millennials would be the next generation to end the cycle of, downplaying on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
This is riddled with swear words.
Can't even read it.
Yeah. They created cringe culture and act like Gen Z kids doing Fortnite dances or making TikToks is the death of culture. But it kind of is, I think. It kind of is,
I don't know.
Yeah. Or on the other hand, being super into Gen Z, and the most annoying current millennial trait is being performatively into Gen Z, where they're like, "Oh
So
yeah,
what are we supposed to do?
yeah." You can't bash them.
Yeah.
You can't join them.
No.
We just got to be our own thing. We just got to ignore them.
Just
I
live
guess.
completely separate from them.
Yeah. This is one that's a big one. Dating like this. We're not in a relationship. We're just exclusively dating and staying at each other's places most nights. It's been going on for about 7 months.
Yeah.
Right.
And then also it's like, the online stuff is insane. Everybody, I don't think you date outside of online now.
No.
Yeah. Being experts on everything is a toxic millennial trait that people don't like.
We just know better than you.
That's right. I'm not pretentious, and on the other hand, say that was the worst charcuterie board I've ever eaten. Yeah, and now my article is.
I know.
No.
Oh,
Let's move
no.
on. Yeah, we might move on over to some boomer stuff while this loads up. So number 1 on the boomer list, this is what millennials don't like about y'all.
Okay.
The customer is always right excuse. So that's been a trend, in business and commerce for quite a while, that the customer is always right. But I have noticed millennials are taking and younger generations are taking it the opposite way, So this says the customer is always right excuse and not allowing employees to adequately defend themselves. The customer is the customer. The service you get is a privilege, not a right, and you better believe you can be denied service.
Well, you know what? I think the customer is always right as long as they use a respectful manner in delineating their position.
Sure.
But I think that, I think what's happened in our world today is everybody's right about everything.
Right.
And they think they can beat you over the head with it all the time.
Right.
And that's the problem.
Right.
We have no respect for human beings. And so, if my cheeseburger, the cheese is turned wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a big fit.
Right.
You better fix my cheese.
Yeah.
Right now.
And then they're like, hey, then they're right defending themselves as you're being a butthead about
That's
it.
right.
But also, I mean, some customers do get very entitled and then but they do it in a nice way, so you can't get you can't throw them out or whatever.
Right.
I had a lady, and I've never been a car salesman, but at the dealership I worked at, this lady bought a RAV4, kitted it out with all the accessories and stuff, and then brought it back if it wasn't the next day, it was the day after, saying that the cargo space just is a little bit too small for what she needs, so she was hoping to return it.
Right.
I mean, the financing went through, the contract was signed. You can't return a car the next day. I mean, maybe there's, some places will do like a restocking fee or something like that. But once the car is sold, you drove it off the lot. That's your car.
Yeah.
And she wasn't throwing a fit, but best believe for like a week she was in every day, sitting there, bugging the salesman, taking away from his other sales and customers, complaining about cargo space in the road. So
that's interesting.
It almost feels like because we're so service oriented.
Yeah.
But then when you start taking it like this is my God-given and a half-eaten cheeseburger, and
Yeah.
Well, I have in my business, Whipper's business, I mean, there's usually right.
Sure. But are they?
I
mean, you're the expert.
Well, I have.
Looking it to you.
What they get into is a timing thing. Especially like right now. People didn't want it done. Which is not going to happen, by the way.
Customer who's like, my return. Well, it's not enough. I need more. Why did